Hey everyone. Hey. Welcome. I just realized I was talking to myself for the longest time, guys, and I wasn't live. Welcome to Cadley Me. It's always something over here. But I'm trying to find. Is my music too loud? It probably is, huh? Okay. I'm trying to find my live. Oh, there we are. Okay. Good. Let me mute myself. Hey, everybody. Hey. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Please thumbs up your host. Who thumbs me down already, guys? Oh my God. I just came on. Because I'm late. I got a thumbs down because I'm late. Can everybody check that they didn't accidentally thumbs down me, please? I'm apologizing. I'm so sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. I was running behind, guys. No. You know, guys, I try and support and help other people whenever I can, and that is what I was doing. And so I was running a little bit late. I apologize. But I am here, and we are ready for today's show. I see one of my guests is in the house, Shanita Marie, randomly. Hey, honey. Hey. Okay, let me go start from the top and just see who's in the house. So we have Iona's World. Hey. We have Hey Jones Sr. Hey. Just My Opinions. Hey. Robin. Hey. Stay with Fifi in Mississippi. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Miss Fifi. Hey. How you doing? Okay. You guys were talking for a little bit. My Life with Nia's here. She's in the house. That's my sis. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, thumbs me up, please, guys, on the way in. If you haven't said hey and I haven't shouted you out, it's because I don't know you're in the house. Nika Nice, hey. Welcome, hon. Welcome. Please feel free to dance with anybody in the house. We are all... Is the music too loud? Tell me, guys. I'm going to turn it down a little bit anyway. But feel free to dance with anybody that you haven't danced with whilst I try and figure out how I get my guests up here. I've never done this before, guys, but I'm going to try. But I just want to make sure. Okay. I wanted to make sure my second guest was here, and he is in the house. Hey, Miss Clara. Thank you for coming in, sis. Hey. Jiggy Lifestyle's in the house. Oh, thank you. Fashion related shows. Guys, you guys should know, for my Thursday night show, I tried to make an effort. I want to look cute for y'all. So I apologize. Okay, I apologize. But we're going to get into it. Wait. Okay, first things first. Has everyone got their wine? Y'all know you even need a drink. I always bring wine to my show, but anybody else, you can go get your Henny, whatever y'all want. Because we're going to get into the nitty gritty of relationships tonight with my two guest hosts, which I am so excited. So let me see if I can figure out how to actually get them on here. Guests. Invite guests. Copy to clipboard. Okay. Now I'm going to see. Wait, hold on. Is this how I do it? Okay, that did not copy. So, okay, does anybody know how to get my guests up here with me? Talk me through this. I pressed guests. I pressed invite guests. Copy to clipboard. Ooh, I've done that. But now I don't know how to get into my chat. Whoop. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. I am trying to figure out how on earth I can send this in. Okay, I am back with y'all, and I have sent my guests the link. I'm waiting for them to appear. I'm waiting for them to come up. We're going to have some fun tonight. Y'all, that was kind of complicated. But this is my first time. We're always learning, always learning. Okay, Robin says she's got her water. Does everybody else have their drink for today? Because we're going to get into the nitty gritty, guys. We're going to get into the nitty gritty. I hope you guys have your questions ready. Hey, Brownie Rainbow Dash. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm trying to see. Okay. Okay. My guests, please, can you guys click on the link? Please, can y'all click on the link so that I can get you guys up here with me. This thing is just not liking me today, guys. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Let me try and take down my camera. Okay, I'm just going to thumbs over my camera for now. Whew. Okay, I hear that we got a whole bunch of pages ready. Okay. Okay. I don't know why my guests aren't clicking on the link. Guys, is there a problem? Can you guys click on the link to join? Let me know if you're seeing a problem, if there's a problem. Because I'm ready to have my guests up here with me. Shanita Marie randomly. Okay. Perfect. Okay, guys. Here's Miss Shanita Marie randomly, guys. And here is Jiggy.
Hey. Jiggy likes it. Huh?
Hey, guys. Welcome.
What's going on?
Nothing much. How are you doing? Oh,
How
you
you
got your
feeling?
green screen to work. I see.
Yeah, it's just a little cheap thing. What's going on, Shanita? How you feeling?
I'm good, Jiggy. How are you?
I'm trying to get it together here. Hold on.
Welcome.
I like your hair. I like your hair.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
Right there. Right there. Go ahead. You shining, girl. You shining, girl.
Oh, my guests look so wonderful. Okay, guys. So for those of you that don't know, I have Shanita Marie randomly here with me tonight, and I have Jiggy. And later on in the show, I will be inviting somebody else from my list that's in front of me to come and join us as well, and to give you a chance to be a part of tonight's panel. So please make sure you stay in the live so that you can get picked if you've got enough to say about the topic for tonight.
Right.
So, okay, hey, everything, Isaac's mommy. Hi, hey, welcome.
So if I'm looking back and forth, it's because I have my laptop.
Sit back a little bit.
Well, maybe I can put my laptop on my lap. How about that?
There we go.
There we go. Is everybody ready for tonight's
question? Hey, everybody. I'm looking down. I have my laptop in front of me. So I'm doing this live because I got my laptop. So I'm reading your comments.
Yes, guys, and I'm doing the exact same thing. So if I keep looking down, it's because I'm trying to make sure I don't miss a question. If there is a question in the chat or somebody wants to say something, I'm praying I don't miss it. Okay.
Hold on 1 second, ladies. Let me get my thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I want to get the comments too. I want to be focused.
It's just like a man. Become unprepared, just like a man.
Always. always.
It's just like a man to come unprepared.
So, Shanita, Jiggy said we got to take it easy with him tonight because he didn't want us to tag team him. Now, I see Craig hasn't reached here yet to help him out, but that's okay. I told him we're going to go slow and we're going to go easy on him.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay, guys. You guys ready for the questions? We're going to start. Hey, Frank G. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, if you haven't already, thumbs me up on your way in. And if you can, please share this live so that other people can be part of it, so that you guys can dance and meet new people as well whilst we're still getting into this live. That is the whole purpose of tonight. We're going to have some fun. Okay?
Hey, Ben Isaac's mom.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, guys. So everyone that's at home watching, let me know. Do you want the man to go first, or do you want the lady to go first? Y'all let me know who's going first.
Ladies always go first.
Thank you, Zodiac Twins. Thank you. And Zodiac also has a live tonight, so we're going to talk about that so everyone can go and show them some love on their game night tonight on their live. Yes. Okay, so Miss Fifi said ladies first. Okay.
Ladies always go first.
Randomly, honey, are you ready for the first question?
Ooh, it depends. I don't. Wait, let me take a drink.
Take that drink, girl. Take that drink.
Get that drink. You get that drink in you, girl.
I'm ready.
Look, everybody's like ladies first. Everyone's saying ladies first. Nia said,
what's going
first.
on, everybody?
That's just my opinion. Oh, Brownie. Yeah, you go to comment here. Okay. Good. So ladies are going first.
Ladies first.
Okay.
So, Miss Shanita Marie randomly, and to all the ladies that are in the house, this is the first question. Does a woman prefer the perfect intimate partner or the perfect provider?
That's to me?
Yes.
Well,
you have to answer it. A man wants to know. The men want to know, honey. The men want to know. Does a woman prefer the perfect intimate partner or the perfect provider?
I prefer the intimate. No. That was my whole side talking. That was my whole side talking. I prefer the ultimate provider. Was that what it was?
Yeah, the perfect provider.
I prefer the perfect provider because I mean, sex is what it is. Now, when you talk about intimacy, that's where I would want to know, get some clarification on, because some people think that intimacy just stops with sex. Intimacy is, touching, feeling, the talking, the looks at each other and stuff like that, building that, intimate relationship. So I would want to know what he means when he says intimate, because a lot of people, first thing goes to is sex. But so if I'm thinking that way and he's talking about only sex, then I would prefer the perfect provider, because sex is, I can get that anywhere.
Okay. So I got Neek is saying the perfect provider. Hey Neek, welcome, honey. Just my opinions is saying the provider, we can work on the intimacy. Yes. Robin says perfect provider, that will bring the intimacy. It can be learned.
It can be learned.
Okay, so Jiki's having connection issues, but he'll be right back. Vicky said, I don't have time to teach nobody.
Straight like that. Either you got it or you don't.
And Ben Isaac's mommy said, agreed. There's many different forms of intimacy.
Yes.
Okay. So it sounds like majority of the ladies in the house are saying that they would prefer the perfect provider.
Yes.
Okay. But ladies, let's talk about this for a second. Don't we like an intimate connection with our men? Don't we want them to know us? Like, they should be able to look at us and know exactly what we want, what we need from them. Because intimacy to a woman can also be a mental thing. It's not necessarily just a sexual thing.
Well, what I've come to find out with my partner is, like closed mouths don't get fed. They don't just know. We have to tell them a lot of the times. I can be shut off and withdrawn, and it's because I want you to just pull it out of me. Tell me, ask me what I want. Pay attention to me. But
There we
sometimes
go.
they're
There
just
we
so
go.
focused on, welcome back.
Keep talking,
Sometimes,
ladies. Don't stop because of me. Don't stop because of Jiggy. Keep it
well,
going.
a man came into the building, so I had to respect him when he comes back. And, because when men, make an entrance, they have to be respected. So I have to make sure
Oh,
you're welcome.
oh, that's
Okay?
right,
Wait, hold
Queen.
on,
Go
Jiggy,
ahead.
That's
say
how it
something, 'cause I don't
works.
think we can hear you.
Y'all hear me?
No, your mic's not on. Is your mic on?
I can hear him.
Oh, you can?
You
Maybe
hear
it's
me?
just me. Maybe it's
1
just me.
second.
Okay. I could
You
hear
hear
him
me now,
perfectly
host?
fine before, but now I can't. I don't know why. Let me turn this up. Okay.
You
Oh,
got me?
Okay, so I see
they said they can hear.
Let's go because it's
They
getting
can hear.
hot in here.
Okay, so everybody else can hear him apart from me. Okay, this may be a problem. This may be a problem.
You can't hear Jiggy?
No, I can't hear Jiggy.
Wait, host. 1 second. Let me see if I can fix it.
Maybe Jiggy, try going out and come back in again. Maybe. Let's try that. If you can. Or maybe it's me. Maybe I just need to turn my music off.
You got me, host?
I don't know why that does that.
You hear me?
I'm very confused.
I don't think she does.
Okay, sound is out. Okay, Robin said we can hear. Okay, guys,
Let's
so
get this.
I see that people are getting timed at comments are being removed from the chat. So please remember no S words. Remember to keep it very clean. We do not want any spamming. But you guys can dance. So we'll use the word dance, join family, anything like that you can use. Just so that we can keep it nice and clean and clear. Thank you, Nia. And thank you, my mods, for just making sure this gets good. Okay. So I don't know why I can't hear. This is a problem. But if everyone else is saying they can hear,
Now you have an
okay.
echo.
Isaac's mommy says she cannot hear. Being Isaac's mommy, you cannot hear me?
Y'all got us?
Nia said she want her money back.
Jiggy, can you press mute and then unmute yourself? Let me just see if that kind of kicks it up for me.
I'm back. Let's go.
Heifer.
Well, okay, let's do this. How about we both leave?
Just let Shanita talk. Just let Shanita talk. It'll pop back in eventually.
B, he's saying just let me talk and it'll pop back in eventually.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because they know.
I just don't want me
to chew nobody up.
I just want to make sure I catch it. So maybe Shanita will have to kind of repeat it to me. I don't know. We'll see.
No, I'm just playing. But what I was saying is that maybe we can leave. Maybe we both can leave, B, and then we both come back and just drop the link again. Maybe that'll help.
Okay, let's try that. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Let's try.
So Ziggy will just leave and then come back.
All right.
And I'll try and drop the new link.
Okay.
So press leave studio, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm dropping my link again for my guest. Let's try this again. It was working really, really good, and then it stopped. Hey, Zaya, welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. If my guests can click on the link, and as soon as I see you guys here, I will bring you back into the stream. I'm so sorry about this, guys. I don't know what happened with the sound, but I could not hear Jiggy anymore when he came back. Okay. Shanita Marie at stream.
Oh,
okay, Miss Shanita Marie, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm just
can you hear
waiting
me?
on Mr. Jiggy to come on back.
Can you hear me?
Oh my gosh. Now I can't hear you.
Really?
Wait, hold on.
Not at all.
Okay. Say something now.
Testing, 1, 2.
Say something again.
Testing, 1, 2.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
All right.
Okay.
And we're back.
Okay, I got you. Now let's see if we can get Jiggy back in. Okay, I had to actually click something. So, Jiggy, you there?
Let's go.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I can hear you both now. Oh my God.
Awesome.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get this party started.
Okay, great. Okay, so we were talking about the fact that to a woman, intimacy doesn't necessarily mean sex. It can also mean it's a mental thing. It can be a mental stimulation that women need. So with the question of do women prefer the perfect intimate partner or the perfect provider, I was trying to see if she agreed that yes, the intimate side also plays a huge part in that, and we kind of maybe need both.
Well, what I've learned that everybody is different. One partner from the next partner. The partner that I'm with now that I feel is going to be my forever. We've been together 5 years. What I've learned is he doesn't always read my body cues. Even though we've been together as long as we've been together, he's learning to read my body cues, and just like I'm learning him. But sometimes I have to say what's actually wrong with me because it's not always focused on me, because he's trying to be the ultimate perfect provider. So I sometimes have to be like, all right, let me just say what I got going on because he's not here right now. That's what I feel.
Everybody good?
V. Oh, did her mic go out again?
She froze.
Oh no.
I thought she was. I was like, damn, she just sitting there stuck with that drink.
Okay, now it's frozen. Okay, we're back. Can everybody see
Yeah.
that now?
I thought you was stuck with that drink.
I need a drink after this. No, I'm joking. Okay, guys.
Hey, the best day, you.
Yes, hey. Okay, so does everybody agree with what Shanita was saying?
Yeah, Robin said yes, Nita. No one is perfect.
I agree with that.
It's echoing. Oh, great. I don't know. StreamYard's acting up. It's storming everywhere, so that could be a part of the issue. I don't know.
Yeah, it do act up.
Yeah. Okay, so it does act up. It's a normal thing. Okay, so let's go to question number 2. We're gonna give it to the male on panel. So Gigi,
keep going.
Okay.
Yep, I'm ready.
What do you expect of your woman as a housewife, mother-wise, and socializing-wise? So we can start with, what do you expect from your woman as a housewife? What would you expect her to be doing if she's playing housewife?
Repeat that again.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. What do you expect of your woman as a house? Like, say you have a housewife. What would you expect her to do for you? Or as a housewife, what would you expect?
Well, that kind of sounds like a little freaky question, though, because you saying housewife. It's like you might want to role play or something. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know about the role
play. That is such a man answer.
Guys, ladies, isn't that such a male answer? Like, oh my.
Nah, honestly, not like we joking and stuff, but I'm the type of person I like to cook with my girl, clean with my girl. I like to do shit together. You know what I mean? And she like that. So if I'm cooking, she'll tell me to cook, but then start helping me. I'd be like, so she like the teamwork too. So I guess
like
it's
that.
I
like that.
That's what's
Okay, so
up.
that's the housewife part. Okay, so what about like when, as a mother, how would you want her to be? As a mother, how would you want your woman to be?
Speak up a little bit, host. That drink getting to
Oh,
you.
you can't hear me? Can y'all hear
Yeah, I
me?
hear
Is
you
this
now.
too loud? Let me turn it down a bit.
He said, your drink making your voice low.
So, okay, so how do you want your woman to be as a mother?
As a mother, like, well, you know, me and my girl, we don't have kids together, but I got a 12-year-old son. But you know, when we have kids one day, like, I know she's gonna be a good mother, but like you want somebody that's classy, like teaching the kids stuff. You don't want nobody that's out partying, being a thought. You know, y'all can have y'all fun. Like, you know what I mean? It's good for women to enjoy their time and you know, the guys stay home sometimes. That's how I look at it too. Like, go party with your girls, have a good time. You know, because as women, y'all strong. So I always give women their credit. You know.
Guys, does anybody else
Yeah.
think Jiggy rehearsed these answers?
Listen, his girl gave him them answers. Ain't no way.
Nah, that she
They
did.
rehearsed it. They went over possible questions and answers, and he came up here showing out
Like, how he coming up with the right answer, guys? How
the
is he
right
coming up with the right
answers.
answer? Nia said, Jiggy, no, you wrong. That's the wrong answer. You drunk.
Tell Nia I ain't even start drinking yet. How's it wrong, Nia? What I do? What you want me to say?
Oh my gosh. She said, what in the granny? Nia gonna give you a hard time tonight. She ain't gonna play with you. So yeah, me and Isaac's mommy said this is a good discussion topic, right?
See, Nia like that hardcore
Good night,
shit.
Robin.
She like her man to say, get your ass in that kitchen now. I ain't playing with you. No. And
She wants somebody to
that little cat woman get together with the shoes on.
Right? That's Nia straight up. Look, she ain't even listening. Okay, and then
Grinding.
okay, when you go out with your woman, how do you expect your woman to be? Like, if you're both out, how do you expect her to be?
Like, you know, classy. Like, I don't want no woman that's so like twisted and just falling up every place. You know, everybody, we all have a good time, but I like a classy woman because that's how I met my girl. You know, I was like, damn, I was checking. You know, she was checking me out, but she swear to this day, I was checking her out. She was on me. You know, she was on me.
because you was
I like a classy
Softy
woman.
McGee.
Huh?
Exactly. But she give me that side eye, you know, because sometimes us ladies, we like to be discreet with it. You know, we checking the guy out, but we ain't gonna give him the full look, you know?
Shanita. Look, Shanita.
We only gonna give him like the side eye, like, okay,
Yeah, but I think, you know, gentlemen, we like classy women. You know, you got some women that do like them hood girls and stuff like that. I dealt with that, so I don't really want that no more. I try to deal with a hood girl one time and try to help her, you know, elevate and grow. But I was like, nah, she not on my level. She don't want to grow. She want to just sit in the projects, throw shots back and be twisted. Nah, I ain't got time for that.
Okay, so Ayana says she likes how you think. So you doing something to these ladies. Like, these ladies are agreeing with you.
I'm
like,
all right. Like, you know, we here to have a good time. Like, everybody not gonna agree, but that's life. So I'm actually learning. I got two girls against me and the whole chat line here. So, you know, I'm trying to do something right, and I ain't even prepped for this. I ain't even prepped. So imagine when I get that drinking me. I'm letting my drink get chilled a little bit.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me.
I bet you ain't any money yet. His woman's right behind him, like, that's my baby. That's
You better
baby.
say what I told you to
He
say.
got it. He good tonight. He's safe. Okay. Hey, Rachel. Hey. And I saw Tiffany K come in the house too. Hey, honey. Welcome. Okay. So we have handled what he thinks. So now, Shanita Marie Randling, are you ready for the next question?
Yes, I am.
So, provided that a man is a good provider, what red flags are you prepared to get with? And ladies, this is all for you guys as well in the chat. Like, what red flags that a man gives off to us are you willing to put aside and still be with him? Because you know we get red flags all the time. I think men get red flags too. And Jiggy, you can hit me back with that one. But from the ladies' point of view, we get red flags. So what are the red flags that you're willing to accept from a man? But he is a good provider.
Damn.
What kind of audience do you have here, first of all? Is this grown and
we
21
have, I
and
think
up?
everybody is grown in here. I believe. I haven't seen any kids.
Everybody grown. It's rated R.
Or
Rated R.
18 and up, I guess.
If anyone is a child, please say that you are young in the chat, just so we make sure we can keep this PC if there is any kids in here. Otherwise, this is grown folk talk. Okay? Grown is sexy tonight.
I'm looking at the chat. I don't see anybody who is underage.
Right.
Except for maybe Zaya.
Yeah.
Red flags or what I'm willing to put up with, because that's two different things.
Is it? To men, they seem to think it's one. So you can separate. If you want to separate them, then you can do so because you have the control. So you give them the answer that you want to give.
So a red flag for me off top is lying. I'm not willing to put up with that, even though he's a good provider. I don't like a liar. You can't be trusted. You know the old saying, if you lie, you'll steal, you'll kill, cheat and all of that stuff. So red flag, even though you're a good provider, no, because I mean you lying to me, you lying to everybody else, you lying, you making us look bad as a couple. I can't do it.
So what trait? So okay, if there's something negative that you don't really like, but you're willing to put up with, what type of stuff would that be? But before that, okay, so Nick said small manhood piece. What type of stuff would that be? But before that, okay, why is it coming back to me? Can you guys hear me twice? Okay, can you hear me twice, or is it a good? Can everyone hear me fine?
It's good.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, it was playing back to me twice, so I didn't want to make sure. I wanted to make sure you guys didn't get that. Okay,
yeah.
So Intrigued by Nick said she's not willing to, well, she said, wait, so Nick, are you saying that you would be with a man if he had a small manhood piece? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Define small. Because small to somebody else is okay with other people.
You know, it gotta be small. I'm sorry, like small and skinny is small. I mean,
if it's so small that you can't even penetrate me, then no,
it ain't gonna work.
It's not working. Good provider and all. Okay, that's just what it is. I'm a big girl, so I need you at least to get in there. Okay,
exactly.
At this point.
Okay, and then so Zodiac Twins said they can't deal with a man with anger issues and a liar as well. So they agreed with you on that. Okay, Intrigued by Neek says she's willing to deal with the man if he's gonna leave his clothes on the floor, but that is definitely something that gets to her. Like she can't stand that. So that's one thing too.
Wait, I'm scrolling up. She said what now?
The house she's with a man leaving his clothes on the floor.
Yeah, little stuff like that. He left the toilet seat up, or he didn't put the cap back on the tissue, or that little stuff. That's just go and pick it up. Or he left dishes in the sink, or he didn't put the dishes inside the sink, because I deal with that on a regular basis. It's like they're right there. Just scoot them, put them down. Just scoot them over, put them down in the sink. Don't put them next to the sink. Put them in the sink. Or just leaving the trash, not putting trash in the trash can, just putting trash next to the trash can. I don't know what that's about, but little stuff like that, I can. It's okay, but the stuff I consider big, like I said, the lion and like Zodiac Twin said, yes, be in there, okay. Like the Zodiac Twin said, anger issues, we can't. That's something that you need to have worked out before we get together, because like Fee said, I'm not about to teach you Okay, you're gonna have to come in with this already worked out. I mean, some stuff we can work out together, but some other things that I feel like you need therapy for, I'm not it. I can't,
Amen.
I can't help.
But let's
Mm-mm.
talk about this. Okay, I want to go back just a
You know,
second,
y'all.
guys,
Y'all women
because
got y'all pet peeves and stuff like that. So y'all, a lot of women don't like that filthy stuff like that. So and as a man, I don't think you should be filthy anyway.
but you know what I've noticed as
Facts.
well with men though, to be fair, men tend to be less hoard like than women. Women, we can hoard
Right.
stuff, like we like a whole bunch of clothes and stuff like that. I've noticed that men, when you go over to a man's house and things like that, a lot of the time they are very like minimalist, like most men. Now, not tidy, you gonna find some clothes on the floor maybe and things like that. And like you said, the pet peeves of the trash being next to the trash rather than in the trash or outside, those types of stuff. Yeah, that's a common
Right.
type thing. But usually, most men, I would say, are very minimalistic. Does anyone agree with me? Does anyone disagree with that? I just find that. I don't know. Shanice looks like I don't agree. I
And I
said we got
agree.
shoes, we got
I agree,
clothes, we
but
got
there are some,
handbags, we got everything.
because there are some men who are hoarders too, and I think that's a learned behavior because women are hoarders. So, so,
Apostle
but
Lifestyle, getting
he,
back to that
he's
one
an
second.
organized one. Okay,
Right.
so his stuff is just not everywhere, but um, and I'm not throwing you under the bus if you think I'm not doing it. I'm just saying that sometimes it can be like that. But I agree because men are minimalists. They don't really require a whole lot. They don't really need a whole lot. Everything has its place for men generally. They just got their stuff like on the dresser because that's just about all they have. Or maybe their workspace, that's where all of their stuff is at. I think I'm just from looking at my partner, but that's the only part that I would disagree on is that men aren't hoarders like women. That's my
Okay, well that's fair. I find that I don't know. Well, I guess I
Jiggy,
don't
what,
think.
what,
What do
what do
you
you
think? What's
say,
your
Jiggy?
opinion?
So me, like personally, it's crazy because my girl, she's a neat freak and stuff, but it's like I'm a neat freak too. Like if I see the garbage piled over, I'm gonna take it out. Like I feel like nobody gotta ask me to do this stuff because this is how I was raised anyway. From my grandmother and stuff like that. Like you're gonna
Yeah,
take that garbage out or get your ass beat, or you're gonna be on punishment.
right,
But at the end
right.
of the day,
Right.
it's like, but if I'm cleaning and I know I do my little part. Like I don't want no woman to come behind me like, oh, you missed this, missed that. Like I don't like stuff like that. That's because it's
Right.
like you ain't asked me to clean anyway, but I'm just doing my thing anyway.
Be
But if
glad
you
that I
gonna
cleaned
clean
it in
with
the first place.
clean with me. Don't clean behind me like, oh, you missed this spot, or you
Right.
missed that. You understand?
I
Yeah,
feel you.
right.
Okay, so this is a number one
Um,
question that women are
Zodiac.
trying to figure out as well as men. But wait, before that, Zodiac twins did say they can't deal with a dirty man, but they can deal with little mishaps. But he has to be clean. Like men just have to be clean. Okay. But the number
I
one
want to
question,
read
and I
one
think
coming from
men
Zodiac.
want to know the answer to this also, is does size really matter?
Before we get into that, because
Okay.
Oh
me and my
shit.
partner had that conversation, I wanted
Okay.
to read a comment from Zodiac Twin. She says that her husband is a neat freak. I dealt with that with my ex-husband. We had two different types of clean, and it frustrated him because my clean wasn't his clean. My clean, for me, I have kids, okay? So the type of clean he wanted just everything off the floors. He wanted, and I've said I just was messy, but he wanted everything off the floor. He wanted the baseboards clean. He wanted like everything just perfectly, and it's like, no, first of all, like that's just not how it works with kids. Let's start there. And I just in his mind, I felt like he just had this because he was also military. So, you know, they teach them how to be precise and intricate and all of that. And he tried to bring that type of um, train or mode of thinking into the home. And I'm like, no, when you come here, you are, you know, you're not a soldier, you are a human. And my husband, I'm gonna need you to chill out.
Right.
I'm not saying that we was messy and shit was all over the place, but you know, kids have their toys and all of this stuff, and you know, all of that. It's just impossible to keep everything clean. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have little stuff here and there. All you gotta do is just go and pick it up and you know put it away. That
That's
was
true.
a trigger for me when she said her husband was a neat freak because I was like, girl, mm-mm,
You
no.
know what? I have that same issue with my guy. Like, he is a clean freak. Sometimes I'll be watching him and I'm just kind of like, there is nothing messy. And he's so clean to the point of he forgets where he re-puts things. So he'll pull out a closet and then he gonna mess around and things just move in the house. And then all of a sudden he's looking for something that he done moved out of the last spot that it was in.
You
I'm
moved
like,
it.
why did you
Right.
move it? He just bored. I swear, quarantine just got him bored, so he just be starting to go
Just
with
all
stuff
over
that
the
ain't
place.
even messy and try to clean up.
Like, yeah, I feel them on that though, because like I feel like me, I can't function if stuff is so cluttered up. Like I feel like when your house is clean, you could sage, you could do, things that's neat in your house, you could think better. You understand? But it's times that I came in the house and damn, I don't feel like cleaning up. Got the shower and then clean up. But at the end of the day, when your house is clean, you could function better. And like you said, you got kids, but the kids, you clean up, the kids clean up, and that's how it goes. But when it's just stuff you stepping on and tripping,
Yeah,
like
that.
you get a little aggravating right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
I
That's
agree,
real true. Okay, so let's get back to this question. The number one question of
honey.
the night is, does size really matter? So, Shanita Marie randomly. Okay, wait, hold on. First of all, let's ask Jiggy. Jiggy, do you feel to women that size matters? What would be your answer?
Well,
Oh,
well, I just
he's talking like I mean, I don't got that problem. So I mean, I don't know.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that jiggy dance. I ain't got
That
that problem.
hey, shit. I don't know. That ain't personal to me. That's on y'all. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that's that jiggy dance. Like, I'm not a cocky person, but I don't have that problem. But I feel as women, y'all size. I'm not gonna say it does matter in a certain way. I don't feel like y'all want some shit like this small. Like, like that's not gonna satisfy you and stuff like that. Like, come on, at the end of the day, you wanna bust that AUT too.
Right.
I don't always want my gut busted. I'm just
Okay.
gonna say that.
So he thinks that it's
What you
gonna
say?
matter to us.
I don't always want my gut busted. Because sometimes I've been just an 8 and you talking about busting
No.
guts and you just can make a big old mess. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
A positive lifestyle said that that's a bad
Absolutely.
question for a man.
Hold on. Let somebody put the mop emoji in here.
Okay, Intrigued by
So,
Nick
okay.
said, but a man can't help his size. It's how he was born, which is true. So, Nick, I agree with you. However, let me tell you something. There can be men that are on the smaller side, but know how to work it. But I'm just going to let Shanita answer the question first before I get into all that other stuff of size. But go on, Shanita, what do you think? Like, do you think for the majority of women that size matters to us?
Gotta know how to work that thing.
Right.
Because you know the phrase is it's not the size of the boat, but the motion in the ocean, right?
Right.
So let's think about this. Does size matter? Because when we think about size, we automatically start thinking about how big he is and how he make us feel, right? Well, what I was thinking was, does size matter to the individual, to the woman or man? I don't know who all is in here tonight, but some people may not like, over 8 inches, 6 inches. Some people are good with their, 4 to 6. And that size matters to them. Some people may not like the anaconda.
Horse size, that
Some may not.
big.
Some people may not like
Wait.
horse size.
She said the
Some people like
anaconda.
dog
She said
size.
the horse size.
Hey, listen, because okay,
Oh,
ladies,
man.
come
So,
on, y'all
hold
help
on,
me out
wait,
with this one. We need to
Vivi,
know.
I had to learn. I had to learn. I had my whole days. I did. I'm just gonna be honest because I was out
You
here
had
home,
them?
okay? And I've had all the sizes. And I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging.
Oh,
Okay?
shit. Oh,
I'm not
snap.
proud of that.
I can say that I have had all the sizes too, like the different
So
sizes.
look,
I've been there.
sis, but you had to.
I did, and
I mean,
She-
you
But
know,
you had-
this.
yeah,
Yeah.
she got different sizes.
I can pull all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna hurt some.
You know what I mean?
You gonna hurt some.
And already, all of them, they don't know how to work them with any size. So it just depends on the motion in the ocean. But then it all comes down to what you're comfortable with.
Right.
For me, right now,
because don't forget, us women, we're not all the same size either. So, yes, it's very elasticated and it will stretch, but there are some ladies that have bigger, smaller, tighter. There's some women that are very small where sex actually is extremely painful for them, period.
right.
So, yeah, that's true. We do that. There's something for everybody. There's someone for everybody.
There's
Yeah.
somebody for everybody. There's going to be
That's
the perfect
true, though.
size for everybody. Right now, what I got going on is the perfect size for me. Okay.
Right.
Because I'm all sexed out at this point, and it is what it is for me. Okay.
Oh, man.
So to answer your question, for me right now, it doesn't matter, if that makes sense.
So it doesn't matter to you.
Because I've been with the same one penis for the past 5 years. So
Oh, shit.
you know
That's
what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah, we ain't talking about our
Congratulations.
man now.
Congratulations.
We just talking in general from our past experiences and everything. Ladies,
Well,
what do y'all
yes.
think? Because
In
me
past
personally-
experiences, yes, it did matter. Like, because I had an ultimate goal in mind, and I needed to be satisfied the way I wanted to be satisfied then.
Thank
So
you.
then, yes, it did matter. You can't step to me with, this. I need you to come with this. Okay?
All I gotta say is, let me tell you something. If you have got this, you better be good with this.
Damn.
But you know what? They make up for it. When they know they small down there, they go to town, honey. They know how to do it.
Sometimes we can accept the fact that you ain't got all of this, okay? As long as
So,
you
hold
got
on.
something else that could work.
What's
okay?
y'all zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Sagittarius.
Okay, I'm a Virgo.
Oh, you right next to me.
And my girl, a Leo. It's like, it's so crazy. This is rated R. So if she tuned in, she tuned in. But hey, it is what it is. It's like ever since she first got it, it's just been like, it's nonstop. And there was some point where I was like, damn, we might have to see a little, therapist or something. What's going on here? It's like a lot going on, because it's before. I shouldn't have laid it down 8 times the first time we did it. I should have just did a little 2 times, kept it chill. Like,
let me tell you something.
Wait.
Let me tell you something.
Jiggy.
Okay?
Jiggy. 8 times in one day, like in one session?
Oh yeah, we like that.
No, listen. I really liked it, so I had to show out, So I had
8
to show
times
out.
in one session?
We gonna hold you to that. Like, okay, whatever you show us in the beginning, make sure, man, that you can keep up with that, because that's what I need. Unless the lady comes to you and is like, you know what, I'm really good. Like, we can just do it like once or twice a week. We good. Like, we ain't gonna have that every day. But if you come in to show out and show stop in the beginning,
you got to keep it up.
We need you to keep on going. We need you to show and keep it up, because that's what I'm expecting now in my relationship. I'm expecting what you show me in the beginning.
Let me ask y'all a question.
8. We all want 8. Everybody's asking.
Wait, what?
Everybody
8.
said
What's,
8.
oh, yeah.
You
It
busted
was
down
about
8
7,
times
8 times. Yeah.
in one session.
That was the first time, like, when I got to know her. She ain't give it up easy, though. She ain't give it up easy. And that's what I
8
liked about
times though, like you was like
it.
you finished and then you
I'm
came
telling
back and then finished and then came back.
huh?
You
I'm
was like
telling you,
you just
8
you
times.
I have to address Nia real quick because this heifer here running her mouth up in this live chat. This heifer
Yeah,
said, "Be like a big magic school bus, honey." Let me just correct you right now. Okay?
Nia getting too wild.
I don't like a big magic school bus, but I gotta feel like I want to feel all of you. I want to feel it. Okay. So, like if you're going to be on the smaller side, as long as you can work it and hit that spot, we good. We real good. But if that ain't working, like I said, you're going to have to be good in another area.
Nia said, calm down, B. We know you like big dick.
Oh shit! Damn, Shanita just came out and said it. I was gonna beep it out.
But like being my Isaac's mommy said, it's just about your personal preference, which is true. There's going to be men that have different answers to this, and there's going to be women that have different answers to this. It all just depends on the person.
Right. Let me cut in between y'all real quick. Let me just throw my body in between both of y'all.
Okay, go
ahead.
Okay, child, let me scoot over.
Like, look, nah, scoot in, girl. Scoot in with your pretty
I
self.
was trying
Scoot
to get
in.
you in the middle. You want to get in the middle.
Like, I just feel like when y'all both got that connection and that bond, I think the sex be just the bomb. Like, I think so. When y'all both got that structure and y'all could talk about anything. Y'all don't have to agree on everything, but y'all could talk and come to the table and be like, you know what, babe, I really like that. This and that, and talk about things. I think the connection and conversation make the sex good too.
I agree.
Because
I feel like
as
the
women,
connection is way more important.
like women, y'all could get all sizes, but if a guy ain't shit, he ain't shit. So why you want to waste your time with a guy and you a good woman, you doing your thing and you got a nigga pulling you down? Y'all don't need that. So at the end of the day, it's like since you might have a guy, he ain't all that big, but he a good man, he a provider. He holds you and your kids down, whatever. Y'all might not have kids together if y'all do, but you might have a dude, he just tearing your guts open. And he ain't doing nothing. He ain't helping you, motivating you, uplifting you, or nothing. He just wants some ass. What he want?
Right.
But that's yeah, and that's the thing. I think it takes a lot more for a woman to get attracted to a man than it does than just the sexual side. Now, sex is important.
Right.
I think a lot of women will agree with me that sex is very important in a relationship. However, that chemistry is way more important. Like, I need you to do my mind first before you're able to do me. That's just how I see it. And I think a lot of women feel that way too. Like, you got to be mentally stimulating me before you even go and be able to do anything else with me. So
because it all starts with the mind. If my mind ain't right, I'm not getting wet downstairs. Right. That's just what it is.
See, it ain't even gonna be no downstairs. He ain't even gonna make it down there.
Exactly. He ain't. He really isn't.
Because
we talked about size, like for us, but men, all the men in the house that are in here, I see there's quite a few of y'all in here too. You guys tell us.
We need some men in the house. I think Jiggy needs some help. I don't know.
Anybody want to come?
You got Manny and Emmy. Manny, Emmy, do you want to join us up here?
Yes.
I got Manny, Emmy in the house.
Calling Manny to the red table.
Let me see. I had some other men.
I just wanna tell y'all ladies look amazing. I just wanna tell y'all that.
Oh, thank you.
Y'all look really amazing.
You just don't want us to chew you up and spit you out.
Right.
The personality. I love that. I love.
Oh, we love you too. We love your personality.
We love you too.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. I'm about to pour my drink, y'all.
Right? If there is a man in the house, please can you comment down below, because Jiggy says he needs backup up here. There's too many women
Nah,
on this panel.
I don't know.
I'm
It
trying
seemed
to
like
say you do.
it seemed like I'm doing a good job though. It seemed like it. You know,
You are. You are. You're
if
doing a
Nia ain't
good
eating my
job.
ass up, you
You're
know,
doing a
she
good
hard
job.
on you.
Okay, so wait, Jig. So Shanita already talked about red flags for women, but what are the red flags for men?
The red flags for men. See, I don't even need nothing to write this down, because at the end of the day, like, I know what I like. I like a clean woman. I like a woman that's respectful. I'm not a person that's gonna walk over nobody, but I do want a woman to be like, nigga, you bugging out. Like, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, lay it down a little bit. Like, you know, like y'all women, like y'all don't want nobody that's all soft. Because if somebody jump on you in the street, you want to protect her. You want somebody, a provider. That's what women want. You know,
Right.
but you know, as men, I want somebody that's willing to sit down and get to know each other and learn and connect. You know, it could be the simplest shit. Let's sit down and read a book. You know, let's just chill and take a walk in the park, hold hands and stuff like that. But if you got a woman, when you like, babe, I want to spend some quality time. Oh, I'm out with Shaniqua and them. I'm going to the club tonight. I ain't got time for that shit. That's what push men away. And you know, and another thing that push men away too is like, you know, women, like y'all, I feel like y'all shouldn't be too hard on a dude. Like, he could be busting his ass, you know, provide, but just give him. I like Phyllis, man. We need a little time, like a little space to recoup and think like that. I just feel like that, and it's not space away from you. You know, it's that space, and we trying to keep our mind clear. Like, it's so crazy, because in my relationship, I just really start getting around nature a lot. And I know that my brain start functioning better. Like, damn, this is really helping with my relationship. The food I eat, the water I drink. Because if you're sitting around eating unhealthy all day, we all want a little snack and all that stuff. That's gonna play a big part of your brain. So you gotta retrain your brain and stuff like that. Not to get off topic, but you know, as I just feel like as women, you know, y'all, I want y'all to understand it sometimes. Just understand it and listen. Like I told you before, y'all women are hard-headed. Some of y'all just don't listen. Y'all only listen when y'all getting that shit toe up in the bedroom. Then it's, oh baby, let me go make you a sandwich or something. Oh, before you wanted me to make my own sandwich. Now I'm laying it down. You gonna go make that sandwich.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
you know,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure a few women in here agree like that. You know, y'all are hard-headed, but guess what? Y'all beautiful too at the same time, you know? And I feel like me and my girl, we go through ups and downs. So I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like picture perfect. We go through ups and downs, but you gotta know how to say, you know what, babe, I'm wrong. You know, I feel like sometimes it's y'all women, y'all get in your feelings. You know, women, y'all very emotional, you know? So y'all get in your feelings a lot, you know, and men do too. But ain't nothing wrong with saying, babe, you know what, I was wrong. You know, a woman could do that too, babe. I was wrong. I
You
kind
trying to say we
of
don't?
no, I'm saying women do. Y'all do it sometimes, but sometimes it could take a woman a little longer process. You understand? Like, you got some women that would be like, "Fuck it, I ain't telling him he wrong. I'ma just hold that down." You know? Greetings. What's going on, Manny?
I take issue with some of the things you said.
Hey,
I'm about to finish my drink listening to him.
We all
I know.
we all here to chat. You know, we all here to chat. And like I said, you know,
So y'all know the women are emotional, okay? Why? Do you guys understand where our emotion comes from? Because I feel like sometimes when you're talking to a man, it's like hitting a brick wall, and they don't understand where you're coming from.
right? And I can
then
agree
they
with
just
that.
put it down to, oh, she just being emotional. Oh, she must just be on her cycle or something because she just being emotional. And it's not that. Like, I feel like our passion and our emotion is coming from somewhere, and we just wish men
Right.
would listen to the things that are actually coming out of our mouths rather than just thinking that we're emotional.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, we keeping it real here. If you're emotional, you're emotional. Because I'm a it's times I might get emotional a little bit. So I'm not gonna sit here. When you love somebody and you genuinely love them and have so much respect for them, you gonna deal with these emotions and feelings and things like that. You know, that's how it go in relationships.
So what I heard you say was your main thing was you just want to be heard. You want us to listen to you. And that sometimes we can be stubborn.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to say like, thank you. I'm not trying to say her like being demanding, like you gonna shut up, you gonna listen to me.
Right.
Not like
yeah,
that.
yeah, no.
Not
you just
like
want
that,
us
but
to listen to you.
at the end of the day, like y'all want us to listen to y'all, so it works both ways. You understand?
So my question then is, in what ways do you feel like we're not listening? Like in what areas specifically? Because I hear a lot of men say that, well, she don't listen to me. She says she always right. And I be, they'll never want to apologize, like you had said. Not saying that you had said,
What's up?
but
let me ask you a question, Shanita. Are you always right? Do you feel like you're always right?
No.
95% of the time.
See, you feel like that, V.
No,
that's why Shanita have that problem. That's why Shanita have the problem with what I said.
No. Because let me tell you something. Like usually when I'm coming at a man about something, right? Usually I'm right in what I'm saying, but he just can't register what is coming out of my mouth, or he can't see it. But I'm right in what I'm saying. I'm not just gonna pick a fight or pick something for the sake of it. Like there's an issue. We have an issue. I'm trying to bring you my issue. I'm not talking for the sake of talking. This is what the issue is, okay? And men just seem to kind of we hear when a man tells us something. We hear it, we process it, and we figure out what our response is going to be before we come back at you with something. But men don't feel like we hear you because y'all be coming from some different place that's unknown to us. So,
or sometimes they shut down. So it's like we're not being heard. So that's why we keep, if it sounds like it's nagging, it's because I want to make sure that you heard me, because I hear you, but then when you don't respond in the time frame where we think that you should respond, it lets us know, it signals to us that you're not listening. So,
and what I learned, it takes two to argue. So somebody got to listen. There's a reason why we got two ears. You understand? To listen, and one mouth. But I used to have that little problem. Like I feel like, I'm right, because that was just in me. But once I start listening more, I start understanding women a little bit more. You understand? And that's how you have to learn. That's the way to learn. So
okay.
Like I said, it's different. It's different. I lost my mother at 4 years old, but I've been around my grandmother and stuff like that, my aunt. So I know how to respect a woman. But we all have our times where we feel like, damn, I really love this girl, but she trying to really be right all the time. I feel like both sides should listen to each other, because at the end of the day, y'all both could be right. So you got to let that resonate. So now if y'all going into another argument, now two people could be right at the same time, but y'all don't know because y'all just going back and forth bickering. You understand?
But you know what? I taught you right to know how to respect a woman as you were coming up. I taught you that.
Great, come on, move a little bit. It's hot.
Standing out there, I'm his
fault. Is that your grandma?
Hey, that was your dad?
Yeah, he said, "What's up?"
Hey, Mr. Judy's dad.
How you doing, black ladies? How y'all feel?
We're doing
pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. God is good all the time.
All the time.
All the time, God is good.
This is my boy. I raised him up. I taught him right. I'm
You did.
65 years old. I'm still here, you know.
I know that's right. 65
But
years old.
huh?
You did,
I
because
said, I
he's
know that's
giving us
right.
the right
65.
answers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
It was good to talk to y'all.
Yeah, Jiggy giving us the right answers, ladies. I don't know. Like he comes from a different place of knowledge. And it's
Yes.
amazing
Right.
to see it and hear it. It really
Right.
is. And I think a lot of the ladies in here appreciate what he says. They're not really giving him as much of a hard time as I thought they would. I mean,
Yeah.
the ladies seem
Oh
to be
yeah.
in agreement with him with a lot of
Well,
stuff.
he understand, and I'm gonna let you get back with him because I
Okay,
got
it's
some
nice to meet
paperwork I
you.
got to
Thank
do
you.
to finish. And here he go. And it's good seeing y'all.
It's
And
good
Oh,
seeing you too.
thank you. And have a blessed day.
You
you
do the
too.
same.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye, ladies.
Bye.
Y'all, that was
Bye.
Jiggy's dad that came into the house. He was spreading some knowledge too. We want to say thank you.
Yeah, we got the little studio set up over here, so you know.
Okay, so we were just talking because we were right there in the topic, and another question was for you, Jiggy, and you kind of answered it, but I want you to just really answer it for the ladies. Why are some men so comfortable with being nonchalant towards their women, even after she's expressed something that he does and it bothers her?
Repeat that. You break up. Can't hear you.
Okay. Why do
Not
some
listening.
men?
That's the problem. You ain't listening. You already talked about this. You have to listen.
Okay. Why are some men so comfortable with being nonchalant when towards their women when their woman has told them that he's doing something and it bothers her?
Well, like I said, it gets back to that understanding. I feel like, y'all women, y'all gotta really understand sometimes, like some things y'all really gotta listen about. I just feel like y'all don't listen to us at certain points. Like if we say we're gonna hang out with the fellas, some women will be like, all right, go ahead. But then you got some women that be like, oh, you ain't going out. You doing this and doing that. So, it just works different ways.
But if we're okay, so say you're in the middle of an issue, right? You and your lady, she's telling you you've done something that is pissing her off and it's upsetting her or whatever. Why is it that y'all just kind of be like, oh, okay, or yeah, I hear you, okay.
Well,
I won't do that again.
Well, sometimes I be like that, depending, the way. Like we all as men, we all do that sometimes. Like, okay, yeah, whatever. But deep down, you care, Like, but I feel like y'all women do show a little, huh?
Are you actually hearing us though, and what we're saying? Because women like to talk a lot. Yes, we do. But at the same time, it's like, are you hearing what I'm telling you? Because to us, like Shanita said earlier, it comes across like y'all ain't even listening, y'all don't even care. And it's like, oh, okay, whatever. She on it again.
Right. Like we do hear y'all. We do hear y'all, but it's just that sometimes we get caught up. We get caught up in our feelings, so we like, whatever. I just let her get over it. But I just feel like, I was like that a while ago, but I learned to grow a little better and just, all right, babe, what's bothering you? Let's sit down and talk about it. Because this is how you have to be with your partner. You understand? Because if you keep brushing it off, that's going to keep making problems. You understand? Y'all agree with that?
I agree.
I agree.
I do. I agree. I agree.
You sure, Shanita?
Yes. I'm listening.
Okay, so Shanita, the men want to know why are women so hard-headed and only listen in the bedroom?
Awesome.
Shanita said, I'm gonna go get me a drink for this one. Okay, the man want to know why are women so hard-headed and only listen in the bedroom?
I wouldn't say that women are hard-headed. I would say opinionated. And I think there's a difference between the two.
That makes sense.
Um,
I like that.
and I think for some men, not all, but I think for some men, women, they prefer their women to not have so much to say. Just listen to what I'm telling you to do, and that be that. Or
Right.
just hear what I'm saying, and don't give me nothing else back until I'm ready to hear it. So then it comes off that women are just hard-headed. I can't speak for women, but for me, I would say I am opinionated. And if you say something crazy to me, I'm going to say something crazy back just because it doesn't make sense to me. So if it doesn't make sense to me, then I'm going to be like, wait a minute, I'm going to question it, because that's what I do. If it doesn't make sense, I'm going to keep asking questions until it does. And if you get frustrated while I'm asking questions, then that's on you, you know. But for me, I would say I'm not. Let me not say that, because I can be stubborn. I'm not going to say that. Just because sometimes I just don't feel like doing whatever. Or I just don't want to comply in this moment. Like, I want to be upset in this moment, and you're going to get that stubborn from me. But in, outside of, whatever heated, difficult discussion, I'm not stubborn, I'm opinionated. So I think that's where some men would get stubborn and opinionated, confused.
You're right.
Okay.
I like that.
What do you say to that, Ziggy?
I like that terminology, the way you flip that. I like that. I like that.
I'm the queen of flipping stuff. Ask my partner. He always got something.
Dude, I thought
with
y'all
the
was
Jedi,
more. Y'all agreeing on everything.
Yeah, the Jedi mind tricks. The Jedi mind tricks.
Right. Okay.
My ex-husband was manipulative, so I had to learn how to kind of think ahead and
What you say, Shanita? Repeat that.
My ex-husband is manipulative, so I had to learn how to be ahead of the game with him. So this is why my mindset is kind of like, all right, but let's just look at it this way,
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I'm glad you found the king of your life. Sometimes it takes for a dude that ain't about nothing to keep messing up for you to move forward in your life. And that's what I was talking with about a young female on my live last night. And she said the dude was just like, playing her, like talking down on her and stuff like that. And I was trying to uplift her and telling her, like, you strong. Sometimes you have to move forward in life. No matter how much you love a person, like, you ain't gonna disrespect them and hurt them in that manner like that. You understand?
Right.
Like, as boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife, it's normal for us to disagree sometimes and have a little argument. Ain't nobody perfect. Like, ain't nobody perfect. I don't want no perfect relationship. You know what I mean? So ain't nobody perfect at the end of the day. Like, you could be wrong, I could be wrong. But once you sit at the table and y'all talk as adults, let's push this shit out the door. Why be even arguing about that anyway? That's too small. You know, but if it's bothering you and I say it's small, you know what? I should think, like, it might, I might think it's small to me. But my wife don't think it's small. You understand? So let me step in her groove, and understand what's bothering her, and and that's how we could, push things to the side.
Right.
Just elevate,
me and my partner, and I agree. What was small to him, or what is small to me, is big to him, and vice versa. But if it's small to him and big to me, we still need to work this out until it's not big to me anymore. And same thing on his end. If it's small to him, or if it's small to me and big to him, we still need to work this out until we come to some type of resolve. We've had
Right.
conversations, difficult discussions. I don't want to say arguments because we try not to take it there. And not to say that we haven't had those, but we try not to take it there. Sometimes I'm the one who takes it there just because I'm just so mad. I just want reaction at this point.
Right.
So in that time, I'm stubborn. But there's times where we've gone hours of just going back and forth. And then sometimes when we're going back and forth, we're just processing what is heard, what we just said to each
Right.
other. And it takes a long time because now my brain is working. I'm trying to listen to what you said. I'm trying to marry it to what I got going on. And then when I'm ready to speak again, then I'm gonna have to answer for you. But we don't leave that moment. We don't leave the room until we've settled it. Because we don't want to keep going on with this. We want to just let's move on from this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't feel like no couple should go to bed like that anyway, without, saying, you know what, babe, I love you. We'll talk about this another day, because, when you go to bed with that shit, you wake up with that on your mind. You understand?
I'm like, you do? That's so
It's
And
true,
I've
though.
been stubborn to where I'm like, I don't feel like talking about it. Whatever. I'm just gonna be mad. But
And
it
like,
takes a
I
lot
could,
of energy to be mad.
right. And I could be stubborn at times too. But once you got that bond with your partner, y'all could build, because you're gonna have people that y'all know, in your life, that people always want to see you down. Like, I like to see couples doing their thing. I like to see that shit. That
right.
shit, I get a joy out of that. Like, black love, y'all doing y'all thing.
Me too.
Because there's people praying on y'all downfall. You understand? You might not know that, but people be praying.
Yeah.
But when you shining and grinding, y'all doing y'all thing, come on. Like, nothing gonna stop y'all. I like that shit. And
It's true.
like, right now, today, in the generation we living in, these people ain't in relationships that long. That's why when you said 5 years, I was like, damn, that just made me happy. Like, because when I was coming up, you seeing people together, you seeing them old folks together for a long time, and you still see them together if they didn't pass away or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
30, 40 years.
And
So it's
relationships
like,
just don't last like that anymore. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I guess,
right.
and that's what I found very difficult in my marriage before. Was, to me, I always
Wait, you was
believed.
married?
Yes,
You was
I
married?
was married, and I am now divorced. Well, I was been divorced for a while now, but yeah, I was married, and
Damn.
the struggle to
You made a
me
video.
was I made a video. The struggle to me was the fact that I never believed in divorce being an option. Like, I was raised that you work it out, you try your best, you stick it out, and you work it out. And we tried that, but obviously it didn't work. And I feel like our generation nowadays, divorce is more of an option now. It's an easy escape.
Right.
And I don't know. I tried, like, from my old relationship, like you said, you don't go to bed mad, but I was going to bed mad, and I was waking up mad still when we had certain situations. So I'm trying now in my new relationship, or my current relationship, I should say, to try my best not to go to bed mad, because I don't like that. Like you say, we just got to work this out. But it's hard. Like, there are times when you can't work it out and you can't come to that resolve that night. Sometimes both parties just need to chill out and then refresh in the morning, and I try to start my day new. If we've had a bad night the night before, I try to wake up and be like, okay, I'm just going to try and brush this off to the side. Even though that really irritated me, I got what I needed to get out last night. So now we're going to move forward and try.
Right.
And like what I have an amazing partner now where he doesn't argue with me. Like, I be the one arguing sometimes, and he ain't arguing. And I'm like, can you do something? Like, because that's
Wait. So you got a partner he don't argue? Because I want to talk about, you got some.
Drives me nuts.
Man, because
And the thing is, you
I'm
know what's so crazy about it? It's
I'm
like,
like a
okay,
Mexican. I'm hard-headed.
in my last marriage, that was me. What he does to me now was me. I wasn't so much arguing with my ex. You know what I'm saying? He was the one that was
Right.
being louder. He was the aggressive partner. You know,
Mhm.
I was the one that would shut down and just be like, you know, okay, I don't want to argue. I hate arguing, right? Now I feel like the roles are reversed, and I see why my ex hated what I used to do to him all the time, because now I have that in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I've got a
Right.
guy that wants to be nonchalant. I just want to be quiet about it. And he's just like, okay, well, I just don't want to talk about it no more, you know? And he gives me
Girl,
that
you
tone too. And it irks me. It drives me insane.
are
Like,
you my
okay,
They
neighbor?
told.
I just don't want to talk about it no more, you know?
Are you my neighbor, B? Because
Honey! Oh, Jiggy done
honey,
left. Jiggy done left. Jiggy, where you go?
No, I'm here. I'm here. Jiggy here. Jiggy here.
we experience the same thing.
Girl, it drives me insane. I cannot stand it. Ladies, is there anyone else in the house that cannot stand that? Because I cannot stand it.
Is anybody
I
here
get
who's
it.
the aggressor now and their partner is the one that's nonchalant, ladies? Or fellas, is it vice
Or
versa for you
fellas,
now versus
anyone.
your relationships then?
Jiggy
Exactly.
here. Jiggy here. You know, Jiggy ain't going nowhere. Yeah, like, you know, back to what I was saying. Like, one time I was having a conversation with my boy because he been with his girlfriend for about 8 years, and we was talking and stuff. And I was like, you know, I was getting some advice from him. Sometimes, man, we need advice, you know, and he a good brother. He ain't gonna steer me wrong. So he was like, I was like, yo, you and your girl, y'all be arguing and stuff. He was like, nah, I never had an argument with my girlfriend. I was like, what? But I, yeah, I had to look, I had to throw the what back. I was like, what? He
Never?
was like, I never, I was like, come on. I was like, never. He was like, nah, never. I was like, damn. Like, I want to be the person. I don't. No, I want to be the person. I don't want to argue. I want to understand. But come on, like we all argue through things sometimes. Like just to have, because y'all agree. If you've been with somebody 8 years and he don't even argue with you, y'all gonna think something is funny. Sometimes it depends. Because Shanita
Yeah.
liked that little argument a little bit. She liked that a little bit.
I need the interaction. And my partner, he's like, no, I don't feel like we need to argue. And I said, yes, we
Like
do.
no, because
Give me,
see, B
give
want to
me
argue.
the
She want to
argument.
argue. She want to.
You know what? I
she
don't like to argue. I just like to let it out. Like I like to let it out. I want you to hear, but I want you to hear me and understand where I'm coming from. But you know when I get that nonchalant attitude back or whatever,
right.
I'm kind of like, okay. And I get responses like this. Okay. And I'm like, do you hear me though? Do you hear what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wait, hold on. My sister, Saved with Fifi said, I hate when they don't argue back.
Yes,
Exactly.
me too.
So we are all in agreement.
My
In
partner
agreement?
is more
Yeah.
aggressive.
When you
And
don't
nonchalant.
argue back, it makes the other person more mad. Like, and that's why I can understand when your friend said that he has never had an argument, because he don't feel like it's an argument, because he's probably like my partner who doesn't argue back either. And
Right.
I have to really keep digging to start hearing that frustration in his voice, but it never comes out as an argument. He will not allow us to turn it into an argument. It just doesn't happen. He just quietens down, switches off, and he's just like, I'm just letting you speak. I'm letting you get it out. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm gonna do better. That's what
I know.
Those are the type of responses I get.
I know you got a good man. I know you got a good man. Cause the other day when you was on live, you was like, remember when I was like, he gonna come from the ceiling with his boots on like a firefighter. You was like, yeah, I'm about to get off this live soon because he'll be home. I was like, he ain't playing, man.
Yes, yeah, no, he is a good man. I'll give him that. He is a very good man. I give him hell sometimes, because, and you know how you shouldn't bring past relationships into the current relationships.
Right.
But I feel like sometimes when
oh man, what's going on? We was just
Oh
getting this
no.
sorry.
Let's
I'm
go.
back. I had a phone call. But like
Okay,
I was
okay.
saying, sometimes when you go through such trauma in a past relationship, there's
Right,
certain things or pointers or flags or something that comes up in a current relationship that just kind of brings it out of you a little bit, and you end up bringing it to the new relationship.
right.
But I think that's natural. I think that's normal. I don't know, but he deals with that sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but you know, y'all ladies, y'all seem like y'all got a good man. That's what's up. That's a blessing right there because
Yeah,
it works. It's like that on both sides. Like it's hard to find a good woman. Vice versa, it's hard to find a good man. You know, so it's like,
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, you ain't gonna tolerate nobody talking crazy to you and down. Like you know, it's all right for a woman to, like you said, have their little words or argument. But at the end of the day, don't treat me like I'm beneath you. You understand? Like
right.
treat me as a person like you love me. Just say, babe, like we all getting our feelings. Sometimes, like somebody might just want to argue. You know, people do that. I know people that's like that. I got people in my family that just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna argue with her just so I can go sex her good tonight." Like, what? What type of shit is that? But at the end of the at the end of the day,
Because
everybody is
it's the
different.
buildup. It's the buildup, you know,
So
it gets you
see,
ready. You want to,
yep, it's you. It's that build up. Look, Shanita, that's what she got that glow.
hey, I'm not gonna lie, it works. You know, sometimes that makeup is so much better because the other night we got into it, and then after that, both of us we couldn't sleep. I don't know, both of us were kind of mad and frustrated, and you could tell, one person on this
Right,
side of the bed, the other one on that side of the bed, and we just weren't communicating at all. But both of us were
right.
awake. We both knew each other were awake. Man, that makeup, woo, it worked wonders, and we went straight to sleep after that. We good now.
releasing endorphins, honey.
But like I said, once y'all get that good bill up, everything is fine and dandy again. Huh?
Stacy,
Sometimes.
so you don't
Some
have to come
women
for the
will be
camera, but
like,
come,
get
come,
off
come,
me.
please.
Depending on how mad they are. Some
We're
women will
talking
be
about
like, get off me.
relationships.
I don't want it. No. Is
Hey,
Stacey
who
doing
that?
it?
That's Stacy. That's Stacy.
Yeah, her husband.
Hey, yeah, we
So
talking about relationship.
Miss Fifi said when they don't argue back, it's like they don't
Shout out
care.
to Big Stacy.
Yeah. She tried to talk him into coming on camera, I bet.
Stacy ain't
But my
playing with
partner,
his
he
money.
won't come on camera. He said, he's like, I'm not coming on camera. He's like, I might come
So
by and
he's
say,
not
hey,
camera
but that's
ready,
it.
but he is willing to answer a question.
So questions, okay.
So what question? He can hear you. So, but what question did you have?
Okay, so one woman had asked, well, it's kind of in this thing, why do men love to make women nag them? Like, why do we have to repeat ourselves over and over again?
What was it?
Why do men love to make women repeat themselves over and over again and come across like they're nagging them?
I mean, that's kind of hard for me to address because I don't necessarily like to make my partner nag at me. It's just kind of a byproduct. It just happens because, you know, part of being in a relationship, of course, is that you have your preferences, your partner has theirs. Sometimes they don't mesh, and sometimes, you know, the woman, your partner, she has to get on you about forgetting to do this or forgetting to do that or whatever it is. I don't think dudes actually. Admittedly, there's some times where I do find it entertaining when she nags me, but it's not that I didn't build up to that. I didn't cause that to happen on purpose, and I didn't do things to I didn't orchestrate that. It just kind of happened. I think it's just the nature of living with people and having different preferences.
That's right,
Right.
Big Stacy. That's right. I definitely agree with that.
I agree with that too. But
I definitely
so
agree
like
with
say
that.
it's something less like say it's something not so sentimental or important. So say for instance, like you said you gonna wash the dishes, right? She asked you to wash the dishes. You say you gonna wash the dishes, but right now the game's on. Is it a problem to just go and wash the dishes while the lady's asking you to just go and wash the dishes? Why is it that we have to come back like 30 minutes later and be like, did you wash those dishes? No, when are you gonna do it? Like, why do men never like to do something like straight away
Because
when a woman asks?
sometimes
They always want to wait.
sometimes the brother could be tired. Sometimes we be sitting there, we be a little tired. But you know, sometimes might be into a movie or something. We might be grooving or something, just chilling. But y'all come back, yo, you ain't washed these dishes yet. So it's like, damn, let me get up and wash it. I'm washing dishes before I go to bed.
Okay,
So-
but let's say verse and like change it, right? Let's do the roles reverse now. Say that you're sitting down watching TV and we're both watching TV. You turn around to me and say, "Oh, babe, I'm hungry." You don't think we gonna get up and go? And then you say, "Oh, can you fix me a plate?" You don't think we gonna get up right there and then to go to the kitchen to make you a plate and bring it back?
That's true.
You
I
gonna do it
definitely
straight
agree.
away.
I definitely agree. That's one thing I can say about good women. Y'all do that. And you know, salute to y'all for that, because as men, like I said, sometimes we slip, but don't try to push your partner down. Say, you know, don't be nasty about it. Be like, babe, you know, you're gonna wash the dishes, but don't come in there like, damn, you ain't washed the dishes yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, be a little, you know, more respectful about it at times sometimes.
You know what women hate though? We
And
hate to
because
repeat
women,
ourselves.
y'all women, you right about that. Because if I say I'm hungry, she'll go in there and cook. And I, you know, I seen that like numerous times. Like, she'll go in there and cook. So at
So
the end
why
of
is
the
it
day,
that
like,
men don't just get up straight away and do? Y'all say talk about you tired. We
no,
tired.
not all men, not all men. I disagree with that. Not all men, because if she say she hungry, I'm gonna go make something to eat. But if the dish is sitting there sometimes and she like, you ain't wash them, I'm gonna be like, damn, this ain't really. Let me do that later. Because when it come to feeding your queen, you're gonna get up and feed your woman. That's common sense. You understand?
But the dishes can wait.
Yeah.
Huh?
But the dishes can wait.
Yeah, the dishes can wait sometimes. But you know how y'all are. Just don't go to sleep with them dishes in the sink, because women, y'all get up real early. So when y'all get up, go in the bathroom, brush your teeth, and y'all go in that kitchen and y'all see them dishes, oh man.
Everybody waking up in this household.
I was about to say that.
Stacey, do you agree with this?
Sort of.
He's scratching his head. Oh,
He like, he don't want us to come to him.
Stacey like, yeah, I'm gonna wash them dishes. We got our little tired moments though, Stacey. We got our little tired moments at times.
That's a hard question. It's hard because I'm the type certain tasks like dishwashing, like if I go in there and make a mess in the kitchen, I clean the mess right there. Like that's
Right,
what that's kind of how I get down.
Right.
So as far as dishes, it's hard for me to really address that bit. I mean, I do put off chores from time to time, like the lawn. Like I put that off a bunch of times just because we have a really big lawn and it takes a lot of time to get out there and go do it. So that's something I put off. But I mean, I'm the type, when it comes to kitchen stuff, you know, washing dishes and taking out the trash, if I'm in there and I see it needs to be taken, and I see something needs to be taken care of, I try to do it. That's my personal thing because I don't want this in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with Stacey, because like I said earlier, I do that too. And you know what? Like, you know what I start doing with my girl? Like when we cooking, I start getting them dishes out the way, so I ain't gotta really worry about that later too. You understand? So that make a little more sense right there.
Right.
That's true. That's good. I like that.
But I'm not gonna front, but it's been times like, you know, damn, the dishes in there and shit. And I'll be like, damn, I'm full as hell. But it's been a little times like that. But like I said, I don't go to sleep with them dishes piled up in the sink. if I see the trash, I take the trash out because I don't think you could enjoy your dinner with trash just piled up. You want to have that stuff out before you eat with your family and stuff like that.
Oh,
Okay.
I
See,
have
we got
kids for
some
that.
helpful brothers in the house today.
I can't complain about him too much. He's all right, for the majority of the time. I can
Stacy is a
never
good
nag
brother.
and nag
No
him about the
sugarcoat it.
yard.
Stacy is a good brother. Stacy is a good brother. I
He
can hear it.
is.
And you ain't gonna meet nobody like Big Stacy. Look how you looking at
Yeah.
him.
So, Shanita, the men want to know, right? They had a question. They said, why do women always have to have the last word? Why is it that men can't just be right sometimes? Why we gonna keep going?
Because our word matters. That's why men. Okay.
Yeah, the answer that I would give a man in that situation is happy wife, happy life. Like
Done and done.
done and
Done
done.
and done. Okay.
Right.
And you know what? It's not always about having the last word per se. I mean, I don't know what type of women he's come across. I just want to let you know that you're gonna hear me is what we're gonna get at. Not that I need the last word.
Right.
Right?
I agree.
Hey, you the
100%.
type. You
It's
the
just
type.
that I'm
Not
just trying to
all
get my
women.
point
Not all
across,
women.
and I just want you to hear me and
You the type
understand me.
that.
Stacey said I'm the type that needs the last word.
Not all women need the last word.
He said not all women need the last word. That's the thing. I don't need the last word.
You sure?
I just need to be heard.
Women, what do you think? Do we need the last word, or do we just need to be heard? Because I would agree.
I think y'all
But
want
here's the
both.
thing, like we're talking about the last word. That means a conflict happened leading up to that last word. So how is it that you didn't get what you need to say out during the meat and bones of the conflict in the middle? And then when we done, we done. You got to put a little period. You got to put a cherry on top. Like you got to put some chocolate. Like we're past that, So number one, not all women need the last word. A more outspoken woman like my lady, very outspoken, very vibrant, very vivacious. She needs the last word most of the time.
That's dope right there.
But
And I got a question.
But you know what? Too, the beautiful thing about it is that when you get comfortable with who you are in a relationship and the type of person that you are, and you know that you're doing good, you're doing the best you can. My personal perspective, when it comes to me, I don't need that. If she wants to have it, knows what happened.
Okay.
That's deep right there.
Yeah.
You got to get to a point where you kind of step past. We're in a conflict. We're in a conflict. When it comes to a conflict with someone you really love and care for, there are no winners and losers. They're just participants. Y'all are there. Y'all are there. Y'all have a problem. You're there to solve the problem. Then after that,
I definitely agree with that.
I like that.
I definitely agree with that.
I won.
And like I said, I've never been in a relationship, 5 years and stuff like that. So I like to actually talk to good brothers like that and, ask them, things like that, and get advice from people that have been in relationships like that long and stuff like that. Because where I'm at with it, I don't want to go relationship to relationship. I want to just love my queen and just rock out and just keep building. And just overcome them obstacles. Don't let nothing get in our way. So I can respect what he's saying, right there. That's a good brother.
That's very important. It is very important, I think, in my eyes. You don't want to get to the point where it's like, you're worried about your ego. Like I'm just upset because she has to have the last word all the time. I mean, it's not you have to get past that, I think.
Okay.
Right.
I agree.
And it's not even like I'm looking at the last word as a charity case and nothing like that. Just that, I have my priorities. And again, she's an outspoken person. She's a very direct person. She's a very strong person. That is kind of part of what comes with her personality. So, you know, she allows
Yeah,
me to
that's
be
dope.
and let me allow her to be who she is.
So y'all give it up for Big Stacy, because
He
Stacy got
coming
a
with
good
some
woman
knowledge.
and
He
he
got
a
a
good
good
brother.
one at home.
That's a yeah. You got you a good man. Give it up
Child,
for
you
Big
just want some
Stacy.
Okay,
pussy,
so
child.
I'm
while
gonna
he's
have to put
doing
some
his
sound
Stacy,
effects on in a minute.
Right.
right? Shoot. So while
Shit,
she's
I'm gonna
doing
have to
her
put some sound
Stacy,
effects on.
I have a question, and this is a question that some women find as is an issue. The mother-in-law. Why do men not correct their mothers when they are in the wrong?
Oh wow, that's a tough one.
Some women want to know. They want to know why a man is not correcting his mother when she's in the wrong. Because there's some relationships like that where, you know, the mother-in-law is a little difficult with wifey or girlfriend or partner. So why is
Like
it
I'm
that a lot of the time men take the mother's side over their partner's side?
damn.
He don't even
That's
know.
a heavy question.
Silent. Jiggy like, damn.
Stacey is thinking. His brain is calibrating right now. He's thinking. I
Yeah,
think
can't
um
beat
Bye,
with
Shay
your
Sensei.
Jedi mind tricks.
Thank you for coming.
he's thinking. I think it's because of a lot of
Shout
reasons,
out
but
to Shan.
I think I'll narrow it down to two. When you have sons who are very close to their mothers, they tend to take their mother's side in a sense because that's my mama, you know, especially when it's just mom and son, or when it's the son is the youngest of, you know, how many ever children. That's still my mama at the end of the day. I'm not going to disrespect my mama. I'm going to go over my mama. And in some cases, it's almost like a Norman Bates type situation. You know what I'm talking about? Like from Psycho and how their relationship was, and mamas just won't let anybody get close to their son because nobody's good enough. Nobody's gonna treat, you know, my son the way I treat my son. I think those are,
Right.
to me, are the two main components. Son doesn't really want to disrespect his mama, and then sometimes mama is just like, nobody's good enough for my son.
Yes. I think I kind of agree
Right.
with that too. I feel like as well, a lot of the times we get told that you need to watch a son's relationship or your man's relationship with his mother. Because however he treats his mother is usually how he's going to treat you. If he's rude and disrespectful to his mother, then what makes you think he going to be polite and respectful to you?
And I
A lot
agree
of
with
the
that. I definitely
time,
agree with that.
you know, and you know, at the end of the day, I think a lot of the time as well, these men look up to this woman, their mother, as somebody that has raised them, somebody that they highly respect, and they think that their woman basically. I don't know, because I'm not mad, but I just think that a lot of the time men just feel that their women should just shut up when it comes to their mama and let it be. Just roll with it.
Like, see
And they're
that's
like,
why
you
I
know,
said
just
that.
ignore her. Like, don't worry about it. But, you know, I'm really annoyed or frustrated about it because I feel like you don't have my side. And the Bible does say you leave your mother to
Leave
cling
and
to
cleave.
your wife.
Leave and cleave.
Like I said, that question was dope right there, but you know, because my mom's passed away when I was 4, so but I had my pops in my life, and you know, shout out to my dad, because coming up in that era, it was crazy. Like, you know what I mean, coming up and raising a child on your own. But I had my grandmother, my aunts, and stuff like that. But you know, like I never really had that problem. But you know, your grandmother and stuff like that, or your mother, they could feel if somebody right for you. But sometimes they could be wrong too. You know, at the end of the day, it's like, how you gonna predict what's going on here? This could be a good man. You understand? but you just going off what you going off because maybe you got hurt in the past, and you know, in your relationships and stuff like that. But
So
at the
do
end
you
of the day,
correct
like
your mother if your mother's wrong? Would you correct your mother if your mother was wrong?
honestly,
Yes.
you supposed. Why wouldn't you? But I wouldn't
Stacey
do
said
that
yes.
around nobody. I wouldn't do that around nobody. Like I wouldn't argue with my girlfriend around nobody. If we doing that in private, this is what we gonna do. Like I'm not gonna argue with you in the street and all of that. I ain't got time for that. It's a respect thing. You understand? But at
Yes.
the end of the day, if my pop's wrong and saying something about my girlfriend, I'm gonna check him like, Dad, that's you wrong about that. Like you had no rights to say that about it and stuff like that. So you
Right.
should check. You should check. Like you understand? Because they gonna check your ass if they dealing with somebody in a relationship. Right or wrong?
Facts.
Real
That's
talk.
facts. That's facts. I agree with you. I think that a lot of things should be left private, in private, and you can address things away from everybody. But sometimes I feel that some people feel that when stuff is done publicly and it looks like you diminished it, that's a different situation. Because
Right,
it's
right.
like, well, I wish you would have addressed that. Like, if your mama brought it to the table publicly, then I wish you would address it publicly. Not necessarily about it, but be like, Mama, man, stop. Nah, that ain't right. Or whatever. You know, you don't have to be disrespectful or rude about it, but you got to do
Right.
it publicly. So your woman feels like, you know, you actually
She's
are
supportive.
validating her feelings and you understand where
Right.
she's coming from.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I
I
agree.
definitely agree with that. And you know, as women, y'all go through that. Like, you know, y'all go through that a lot. The mother-in-law saying slick shit and stuff like that because I've seen that stuff, you know. I seen that. Like, and I was like, damn, there's a lot going.
Yeah.
Sometimes you be in a place, you be like, damn, there's a lot going on. You got to remove yourself from that. Like, damn, if they doing that like that all out in the opening, ain't no respect there.
Right. Just my
But you know,
opinion.
when
I
it
hope
boils
you
down
heard
to
the
it,
answer.
your relationship is your relationship.
That's true.
That's
That's
it.
completely true.
You
I'm
love
Let me
your
ask a
parents.
question.
Yeah.
Let's ask a question. Let's get to the dark and grown stuff now. Okay. Do you feel, this is a question to both of you guys. Do you feel that your sex, male or female, think that toys are a good thing to use in the relationship? Are toys necessary in the relationship?
Man.
Just getting my
Say
toy.
what?
Like I just feel like, you know, I feel like y'all women got y'all little toy. Y'all got y'all toy, but when it comes to doing all that toy, I don't know. Like I'd rather just do everything in the room with my significant other, you know. But I think y'all do be having y'all little hidden toys and stuff like that. Y'all do.
But why you
Listen,
can't play with the toy with you? Like, can the toy
No,
not be
I'm not. I
included?
don't. I
Like,
don't have
can
nothing
the
against
toy
that.
be our threesome? Can the toy be our
Oh,
threesome?
all right. What's your toy? Be like what? Handcuffs? What's your toy?
Hey, I'm just talking about all toys. Any toy, it doesn't matter, you know? But we're just asking, like, you know, because sometimes I think that some
Well,
sexes prefer
put me
toys
to
to others.
something. What you asking?
Well, I don't
I'm
know.
gonna have
Okay.
to.
Well, so did you say you preferred it or you didn't prefer it? As a third party participant.
Like I'm the type of person. Whatever she with, I'm with. That's how I give it up. I'm down like that.
So you never introduced toys? Have you introduced toys? Have you ever said, "Babe, let's change it up a bit. Let's play with the toy"?
Nah, I never did that, but I did get jealous once of a toy. I got jealous once of a toy.
Really? Why?
You know, because it's a distance. I'm in a distance relationship. So my girl, you know, she be missing me. So sometimes she, you know, might want to do a thing.
Okay, I see what you're saying. What's Stacey saying?
I had said he can leave, but did you want him to answer? Because I said he can leave.
Yeah, I would like to see what he has to say about it.
Yeah, what Big Stacy got to
Toys,
say?
are toys necessary in a relationship or no?
I mean, it depends on the couple, right? I mean,
Shit.
It just depends on the couple. Like, is it my thing? No, but
That's right,
you know,
Big Stacy.
like when it comes to just being my purposes, no, I don't. Yeah, it's not my jam. But you know, if you with somebody and it's what they like to do, you know what I'm saying? It's your job to at least give it a fair chance, to give it some consideration.
I'm surprised. I'm so surprised that these men have answered it like that. Shanita, are you surprised? Well, you know your husband, so you probably knew exactly what he was going to say.
See, so here's the thing, though. We don't have them. We don't use them with each other. We use them separately. So, it's not a necessity, quote unquote, but it's just because, you know, maybe one of us is busy or one of us is not here and we just need to get off real quick. So we don't always want to go through the whole, you know, foreplay and the theatrics and all that. We just want to get what we need to get and move on. That's it, you know, but we don't use them with each other. I don't know. Do you still have your opinions?
Just my opinion said, I feel like it makes a man feel like he's not doing his job correct.
What?
She missed that one. Just my opinion says she feels that toys make men feel like they're not doing their job correctly. Like if a woman wants a toy to be introduced, they may feel.
It depends on the guy. It depends, because if you know you're doing your thing in the bedroom, that toy, you ain't gonna let that affect your relationship. If you know you put it down and you get your groove on. Like, you know, but like you said, sometimes you could be missing your partner and stuff like that. Because I know what I do, so I ain't worried about that toy. I could throw that shit out the window. It won't matter to her, but sometimes she needs to get off. You know, but it's different. Like I've been learning to grow and stop. Like, you know, like I used to miss her so much. I used to be like, let me just get off real quick. But now, like I'm in that mind frame where I'll be like, you know what? I don't need to do that right now, because when I give it to her, she gonna be like, damn, what you was doing? Taking pills or something? Nah, this just the way.
It's that build up.
That's that build up. That's just the build up. Because it's true. Like, it's true.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of women prefer the toys to be more of a foreplay thing, and they want the man to finish the job anyway. You know, it might just be like a starter, but they want their man to really finish the job good.
I hear that, V Dollar.
Just my opinions have a question.
Oh, what's that question?
We need questions in here. We need questions. We need
Go
that.
ahead, honey. Ask your question. But Stacy, did you agree with that? Like, what was your opinion on it?
I'm sorry, what was that last bit that you said?
About toys.
About toys.
Yeah. About finishing the job. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we've never. I don't know about her experiences. My experiences, our experiences together. We have in such a way in which there's like an order, or you know, we're using this for now, and then we're gonna finish off with each other. Like they've never played that kind of role. So it's hard to really say, you know, what I think most women want, what I think the role of the toy is in the bedroom. Probably the most important thing that comes to mind for me is just the importance that, you know, you're relying on your partner for your primary business. You know, the toy should never be a replacement for the intimacy in the relationship. It should never be something that you do because it's like, I don't feel like messing with my girl right now. And vice versa.
Okay, I like that answer.
Right.
Nia said, what did he try to say? That's Shanita Marie's husband. Yeah.
What?
Like, you know, like,
Nigga gonna give
You're
him a hard
clowning.
time.
but like that goes back to what V said. It could be that, you know, that just trying to get off to daddy get home, whatever. You ain't say all that, but you know what I mean. Like, you
Right.
know, you might wanna, you know how your fire is when he come from that ceiling. He might you
So it sounds like men aren't really that fussed about toys anyway, necessarily.
like I said, if that affects a person, then you know, if you know you lay it down, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Like, you ain't got to worry about that because you know it's things that I had to learn about women. Y'all wanna experience more things. You understand? You might want to get handcuffed. You might want to handcuff your partner. You might want to do the freakiest things. Like at the end of the day, and this is your partner. So when it's time to get, you know, rated R, it's gonna go down at the end of the day.
Okay, so I have another question. When it comes to the bedroom, do you prefer? And look, I ain't asking for the manly answer. I'm just asking a question. Do you prefer
There
to
she
be the
go.
dominant or the submissive?
Man, man.
Stacey, that's for you too. I just
I'm
want to know because you know what? I
That's for
think
you
there's
too.
some
about
men
to go
that
You're,
jump,
enjoy being
about to jump in
submissive.
the pool. About to
you
jump
are
in the
going to have
pool.
to further elaborate that question. Like when you say submissive, what exactly are you saying?
Like you
Jump in
want
the
the
pool.
lady to take charge in the bedroom.
So we're just talking about
So
who's more assertive. That's what we're talking about.
right.
I'm flexible.
Flexible, okay.
I'm really flexible.
What about you, Jiggy? Which one is it?
Mm-hmm.
The kid's like,
Shit, and honestly, not for nothing. I agree with that. I'm flexible because at the end of the day, your woman could be real horny. It might be a time where she might just be like, just jump on you, and you might be like, damn. You could be watching a movie or something, but when she do that, you know what time is it? You gonna give it to her right now. But you know, I like both. Like at the end of the day, because that makes a man happy too when his woman just jump on him like that. You know,
right.
he doing. You know, it works both ways. So like,
Let me ask you. Do you want to be the one to initiate, or it doesn't matter? Or do you want her to be the one to initiate? Because I don't know. I think for some men to have their women ask them makes them seem like, you know, they some punks or something, you know. I don't know. It's just what's your preference? Do you want to initiate, like ask her for sex first, or do you want her to ask you, or does it go both ways?
well, like I said, you know, my relationship ain't no acts because she could be mad at me, and next thing you know, I'm like a brick wall, and she just jumped attacking me. So you know what I mean? So it's like at the end of that's how it works. You know, it works. It's worked different. I don't think a guy should be like, "Oh, babe, you want to have sex? This is your queen." So at the end of the day, if she mad at you, just do your thing. It's whatever. She ain't gonna stop you.
I ain't asking
You
for
Well,
know?
not to
nothing.
ask per se, but more like, you know, give like little clues, like, hey, you wanna, when we gonna do something, start touching the buttons, like you wanna, like, do you always want to be the one to be approached, I guess, or do you want her to approach you?
I want it to be 50-50. I want to do the approach and I want the approach. You understand? That's the way I work. That's the way I navigate. And you know, that's just me. You know, every man is different. So I can't talk for every man because my girl was mad at me last week and we was just sitting there watching a movie. And like I said, and she was like, damn, what's under that sheet sticking up like that? And you know, and it just it just happened like that. I
Okay.
was like, huh?
Okay. Well, me personally, I feel
But
like
it
shoot, if
was
I want it
sexy.
and he ain't
It was
coming for
sexy
it,
though how she attacked me. And like I said, she was
exactly.
mad, but it was so sexy. And I was like, damn, babe, why you doing this? Like, I was like, damn. I turned it to somebody else. I was like, damn, where this coming from? Like, you know what I mean? You was just mad as hell at me.
Ooh,
Like,
I wasn't even ready for all of
Yeah,
this.
he like, damn, I wasn't ready for
yeah.
this one tonight. Oh.
Uh-huh. That shit was sexy.
No, I think that it can be a 50-50 thing as well. You know, personally, I
Right.
feel like whenever I want it, I'm just gonna come on to you and get what I want. I'm just gonna take it because I ain't gonna wait for you to be in the mood or for you to want it. You know, because I feel like men don't necessarily wait for us to want to be in the mood in order for them to make their moves. So why should we wait? I feel like when we want it, we just take it too.
Right. No,
I've
I
been
definitely
impressed
agree
this
with
time.
that. And you know, some of y'all women some of y'all want to take it. That might be sexy for y'all. Like, let me just take this shit. You know what I mean? But like, I think it's a 50-50 way because y'all want that same treatment too. You don't want no guy that's just like, it might be a time when you might just want to get bent over or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, y'all don't want nobody that's not taking a start and showing you that affection. So, you know, it's 50-50.
Okay, so do men or women prefer role play? Shanita, as a woman, do you feel that we prefer role play?
She had these questions down pat.
Those, sometimes role play when we make time for it because we just are just so busy. And if it's role play, I'm the one who's initiating the role play just because I'm just more expressive. But he'll participate in role play, and I like it from time to time. But
Right.
it's something that we'll have to make time for. Not to say that we're against it, but it's something I have to make time for.
Okay,
Because
so
sometimes
men,
we just want to have sex.
right? Sometimes you just want to have sex. Shoot,
That's
men,
it.
what do you
Right.
think?
And I
Role
agree.
play or no role play?
Who that's for, Jiggy or the people in the chat?
You
You.
first, and then we'll do Stacy.
Well, you know, like I like the role play, but sometimes you just want to get down and get busy. But you still want to show your partner that you know, like, I'm gonna please you too. Let me go downtown and do my thing. And you know, I'm gonna make sure you all right too. You know, but ain't nothing wrong with the role play. But like, everybody work different. Sometimes, like you say, you just want to get that, you know, especially when y'all both working and stuff, you want to get that out the way. People
Right.
got kids, people got things going on. The kids might be playing outside. You might want to say, let me get this off real quick. You know what I mean? Like, anything.
Oh, that just led to my next question. But Stacy, what do you think?
I mean, I feel like I say this a lot, but I'm flexible. Like, I'm down for it when it happens. You know, if I'm honest, generally I think it's kind of corny. So sometimes it's hard for me to.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna front. Like, generally, it feels kind of corny.
that's
But
hold up. I want to talk to Stacy right there because when I first got with my girl, I thought that shit was corny too. Like, I just felt like it was corny, but I kind of grew into it though a little bit.
yeah, and everybody's different. This ain't to knock anybody who has that preference. And it probably just is a function of what Shanita is saying, that we're just really busy. We got things that we're doing, things that we're trying to achieve. Let's just go ahead and squeeze this in and show
Get that up out the way.
Yeah,
Right.
let's just do this, because that can take time. It can take it can take time that we generally don't have nowadays.
That's true.
That's true.
But I tend to be really fluid as well. I mean, if she comes in one day and she's kind of wearing that role, then I jump in that role with her. Like, I'm very
Right.
fluid like that. Like, I'm not gonna be like, stop doing that shit. It's busy. Like, I mean, I think I might have done it once or twice before.
You have. You have.
She is like, let me correct you, sir. You have.
Like,
That's cool. Okay, J.M.R. had a question for y'all. She said, how many times a week do you think you should have intercourse when you have kids? Damn,
And I'm a
and
I'm a reverse that question because, like I said, I don't have kids with my girl. You understand? But I'm gonna reverse that question. But we're gonna let people answer that.
Okay, well, Shanita,
Because mine's
randomly and Stacey.
So, all right, because we kind of had this question. We kind of talked about this a little bit the other day, about how satisfied I am in the bedroom because earlier in our relationship, I was the one who was the most horniest, I guess, a lack for a better word. And he's not as sexual as I am. But that's not to say he's not intimate with me. That's not to say that we don't share intimacy between each other. And it was something lacking in me that needed the sex all the time, whether it's just receiving the intimacy of it. But with Stacey, I'm not saying that he's, all sexed out or whatever, but it was more in tune with his sexual energy than I was. So I needed sex. And then over time in our relationship, now I'm just speaking for me, I can't speak for anybody else, but over the time in our relationship, I didn't need sex as much as I thought I did. So it was all right that we didn't have sex as much. And then too, our lives started to change. I mean, when we first got together, don't get me wrong, we had time for sex. Okay?
We had time.
But now, it's got to go. I'm not complaining, and I don't think he would complain with it. But it'd be like once a week, and I'm fine with that. I know some people are like, oh, once a week, that's that. But for us, it's fine because we share so much intimacy throughout the week with each other. We playing with each other, we, hit each other on the blood, or we, look at each other's eyes or touching our, private parts and stuff like that, sharing that intimacy. And then we're having conversations with the week. We're intimate with each other. So by the time, that day comes, or whenever, because sometimes we've gone like two weeks, just because we just got other stuff going on, and sex is just not on the forefront. When we finally do get down to dirty with it, it's like, oh, I didn't realize I missed this, But I guess it depends on the relationship. It depends on the person. It depends on the couple, what y'all purposes are, what y'all have, I guess, time to do, or what y'all like to do. If y'all started in a relationship always having sex and then things change over time, maybe y'all need to have a conversation about, what's the expectation of what sex looks like for us now. Or if y'all didn't have that much sex in the beginning and now, one person wants it more than the other, I think this is the time where you need to have a conversation. Like, hey, these are my expectations. This is what I can do. I have these kids in the house. I have this going on. I have, whatever. And it sounds crazy to say, like, make a schedule or let's schedule this in. But, I mean, let's be practical.
You may need to if you have kids, right?
Sometimes it will be spontaneous, but a lot of the times if you really got stuff going on, it's like, okay, not to say let's put on the calendar sex day. Saturdays aren't for sex. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, we got to figure this thing out. I think that's what we need to have a conversation.
Okay, so the majority of the people in the chat was saying that they felt that 3 days a week was reasonable, right? And then a positive lifestyle comes in and she said 3 times, question mark, what's up with the other 4 days? Now, a positive lifestyle, I know what I mean. You get along, hon. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Like, let's not give up on the rest of the week, okay? We need our time, our adult time, sure.
Oh, ladies. It's I got to re-up on this drink. It's getting hot in here. That's what Nelly said. It's getting hot in here. So I got to
Well,
get
keep
my
the clothes
drink.
on, honey. We don't want to see that.
It's too empty.
So okay, so
So,
there you go.
so
That's the answer is kind of
It's,
that
it,
you guys are all saying 3 days, guys. But my panel is saying it kind of just depends on schedules and what works for you because everybody's different. And that's so true. Everybody's different. Some people like to have sex a lot. Some people don't like to have sex a lot. It all just depends. It depends.
I
But I
mean,
know I'm the aggressor. I like it. Look, 5 times a week at least, Lord.
my best friend, they, honey, I can't keep up. I just can't.
But we go through spurts. Well, for me, I go through spurts, right? So there'll be days like where I really, really want it, like all the damn time, and then there'll be days where I just want to go to sleep. I ain't even fuss. I don't want it right now. So it really kind of is like a upsy downsy thing with me, and it's just week by week basis. So I couldn't even tell you if I had like a set schedule because I really don't. It just depends on when I'm in the mood, or my partner is in the mood, and then we
just get down and dirty.
just get down and dirty.
Mhm.
So Stacey, you're still here. Lingerie or no lingerie?
Yes.
Okay, so you
Wait.
like lingerie. Shanita, you didn't know your man loved lingerie.
Pause, because he was wait. Goddamn.
Listen. This is recent. This is recent because I didn't.
that's right, Big Stacey.
I didn't know this shit was real. I didn't know it was real.
He used to say no to the lingerie. So I guess now his preference has changed. What?
It's not that and it's not even that I need it, right? But
Right.
yes.
I
You
think
see, I don't know because my partner, he's different, right? So he will turn around and he'd be like, he likes it. It's so sexy. Like, it's a signal to him that, yeah, it's on now. Like, we gonna go, But I really could care less about the damn signal. Shoot. When I touch you in a certain way, you should just know it's on and popping. That's it, okay? But he also was kind of like, well, you're only gonna wear it for a couple seconds, so what's the point? Which is true, too.
Nia said butt ass naked, no lingerie. She's
That's
You
what
know,
I'm saying,
but you
girl.
know,
Lingerie,
y'all
that's
know what's
expensive to be wearing it for 5 seconds. I agree. Jiggy, lingerie or no lingerie? Look at his face up
Look.
there.
look.
They said that's because y'all don't be getting the right lingerie.
Hold on, let me take a sip with this one. Lingerie with the heels on.
Because y'all got to get the stuff that has the access points.
I was about to say, Stacey wants the one with the holes. Okay, we get it. Y'all want the ones that just stay on. But y'all know
That's
you're
a brother.
trying to take it off, though.
Hey, whichever.
That's a brother weakness right there.
What I'm saying is that it's just another one of those ways. Like, you just talking about toys, you're just talking about all these other experiences. This is the way you got to keep it fresh sometimes.
Okay. Just
That's
like
it.
you said, I put on a big ass t-shirt.
You know what? That sounds
big
like
ass t-shirt.
That could be cute too, though. Like, it just depends. Like, sometimes, as long as it's not just the exact same thing.
So y'all like variety. Y'all like to change it up a little bit.
Apparently so. I thought he didn't wear lingerie. Like, this is news to me.
Shit, if you lying there or you sitting there and I just come in the robe and I just take the robe off and there ain't nothing on underneath. Y'all know what time it is, shit. Y'all enjoying it, ain't you? Let's go. Ain't that good enough?
Hey.
You see these titties out, like.
Right? Exactly. Nia said I only wear it when I want to dance for my man. I make him sit there in the chair and watch me.
Okay, Beyonce, tonight I want to dance for you.
I know. Shoot. Okay, ma'am. Oh, you little freaky freak. I see you, honey. I see you. I'm sure your man enjoys those dances too.
As far as lingerie is concerned, because he used to not like lingerie, so I didn't get lingerie.
It's not that I didn't like it, it's that I didn't care. Difference.
Wait, Big Stacey ain't like lingerie?
He said he didn't like it, he didn't care. Recently,
That's
though,
right, Big Stacey. Big Stacey like Stacy like that shit gonna come off anyway.
But now
No, he like it
now he likes it. He not that he prefers it, but you like it.
But if it's there,
But if
then yes, we're doing this.
well, I just learned something new today.
Right.
Yeah, that's news to me.
She's like, I'm learning something new tonight.
What changed? Exactly. Was it the photo shoot? When I started buying all that lingerie?
This ain't
Hey.
this territory that we in is not safe for television. That's all I'm saying.
I just want to know. They don't care. That's all we hear.
It's too hot for TV.
It's too hot for TV.
It's
So,
too hot
in
for
other words,
TV.
yes. If y'all want to go back to my video for my photo shoot and on my, Sheena Marie Randomly page and look at the photo shoot, you'll see some of the outfits that I had on that day.
She said, you mad, sis? Stacy done changed on your ass.
Girl, I was like, really?
The women going crazy in the chat now.
She be swearing she know me up and down, and then come out with a surprise tidbit like that.
Because I do know you. You be switching like like the way the wind blows. You be switching because of day Thursday.
Bruce Lee said, "Be like what?"
Stacy ain't playing with her tonight.
Thank you for coming, Stacy. But Stacy, wait, hold on. Nia said he gonna rock your
Shout
world
out to
tonight,
Big
Nia.
Stacy. Shout out to Big Stacy.
You gonna rock your
Shout
world
out to
tonight.
Big
Girl, we gonna go to sleep tonight. You hear me?
Hey, Uzi, man, you done came late. You came at the end of the live.
Hey, Uzi man.
Hey, Uzi, welcome. No, y'all have been the best. I love you guys, honestly.
Good vibes.
But
He's
so
trying to learn tonight.
I think that my panel have worked extremely hard
Yeah.
to get back tonight. I know somebody else said that they wanted a part 2, but I need more questions for a part 2. So if you guys want a part 2, submit
Now
some
the
more
questions is coming. The questions is coming.
And maybe
They
we'll
go-
do maybe for part 2 we'll do the grown and sexy for part 2. So you can make your questions as crazy as you want to and submit them. Hey, Miss Lackey. I don't know if I pronounced it right. I'm so sorry, but welcome, honey. Welcome. I'm about to end the live, but welcome anyway. Write down everybody's name real quick. Make sure you dance with them. Please do dance for me too. Please also thumbs up the live on your way in. For anyone that hasn't thumbs it up, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys.
Let me know.
Cool guy though. Okay,
Thumbs
so you guys
up for
want a
the live.
part 2. So we will do a part 2. Okay, we will definitely.
You heard?
Huh?
We gonna give it up for the live. Let me know if y'all hear the little audio.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Leslie. Thank you. I will get back to you as soon as I get off the live or tomorrow. But I just want to say thank you so much for Sheena Marie Randomly for being here, always being supportive and being more than open to come onto the live today. And thank you so much, Jiggy, for
thank
your
you,
honest,
sis. Thank you.
truth self. I love
Yes.
you. I think all the women love you. You got like a
Yes.
new love
Yeah,
in this
we love
group.
you too. I love y'all too. Thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate y'all. You
Yes.
helping people grow. Like I was telling people last night, no matter if I have 7 subs or 500,000, I'm still gonna be the same person.
Exactly.
The numbers ain't gonna change me. You understand?
Right.
Like it's about meeting people, and it's like I knew people in my life that still don't. They don't give no good advice. They just the same people they are. But it's sometimes you can meet new people that could become your family and stuff like that. You understand? So it's about building vibes and friends. It ain't
Absolutely.
right.
And you are a part of our family. So guys, everybody that is in the chat right now and watching, if you do not have Jiggy lifestyle, then please make sure you go and dance with Jiggy. He will definitely get back to you. Let's grow our families. And if you do not have Shanita Marie randomly, please go and make sure you dance with her also. And if you don't have me, please make sure you dance with me.
Yes,
also,
that's
Sassy
right.
Friend, you came in at the end, girl.
Sassy.
Dance with the host. Dance with Shanita.
Welcome, guys.
Who
Welcome.
came in? Who came in?
We will be having a part 2 to today live. I just need more questions, guys, and it's going to be the grown and sexy edition. So,
Right.
grown and sexy edition, part 2 coming soon. So make sure you guys submit those questions to me so that I can get them over to my lovely panel. And if you would also like to join the panel, I'm more than happy to add another 2 people. So another male and another female to make it more interesting and to get some more views on this topic.
How many people you can have?
But I just want to say thank you guys so much. I have kept them for way too long.
I think it's up to
you know, I want to try and see if I can catch Zodiac Twins' end of their lives. So that's why I'm also ending as well. But thank you guys for watching. We love y'all. And we hope you all have a great night. Thank you.
Zodiac Twins is live right now. Go over to Zodiac Twins page and say, Candy Lee be raised. You all who are here, go to Zodiac Twins. If somebody can drop their link in the chat, go over to
Zodiac Twins link in the chat and go over there. And as soon as you get in there,
Positive
say the
lifestyle, everybody.
Okay, guys, Candy V's raid. And also, just so you guys know, Nia will be live tomorrow at Nia, what time? 9 a.m. She usually goes at 9, doesn't she? So that's My Life is Nia. She will be live tomorrow morning, everyone. So go and grow your family.
Shanita, wait, Shanita going live? What time you going live?
Shanita went live yesterday. But she
so I go live on Wednesday night. I go live on
for real. That's dope. So I got a question for y'all sisters. Like, I want to do the live, but I still want to have my dope content. So, like, how many times? Because my watch hours is trash. I was like, oh my god, I don't know what YouTube did, but on one video I got like almost 5K, but it's old. But they said them that 12 months period, so I guess it's everything probably started over. I don't know.
Yeah, that happens to me too. Don't worry.
Yeah, so but I do like the live. Like I feel like the live, it just bring us, people could see that, just see us, like, you know, like the content is dope, but the live is dope. So what y'all think? How many times would y'all say go live in a week?
Like, I say, this is what I say to anybody going live. I feel like you should have one absolute day that you know you're definitely going to try and stick to, that your audience will know they'll catch you on a live, right? So, like, for instance, mine is a Thursday. Shanita's is a Wednesday. Nia is usually every day at 9 and 1:30. She usually goes live. And so your audience will know that that's your live day. But then when you surprise them with an additional live, you know, they'll come and support you as well. But just definitely have one day that you definitely go live, and then you can just add a couple days if you want to, whenever you feel like.
What about Friday? What y'all think?
I think Friday's good. So Jiggy, is Friday gonna be your live day? Are we gonna be doing?
I don't know. It might sound like it. People gonna be getting too drunk on my live though.
That's fine, because some people want to do that on Friday night. So I would say, yeah, if you feel like Friday night is a good day for your crowd, for your audience, then, you know, pick a good time for Friday night, because everybody goes live Friday night. But so know your audience.
Like,
yes.
Go live. Like I feel like it's
that you should go live.
Like I feel like it's a long stretch, because you going past Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So people gotta wait 5 days for that. So I gotta kind of sit down. I like to write my little notes down too. I think that kind of helped me too.
But
like,
at the same time people always say, Jiggy, you know, majority of people usually apparently are on YouTube like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
So maybe I could pick a weekday, and like you said, and I could surprise them sometimes, like you said.
Yeah,
So that'll
but
be
also like Sassy said, go live as much as possible. You didn't even really have to have a topic. Just turn it on and people will come. Like I learned that. Just turn your live
Right.
on.
right.
People will come to your live whenever you feel like you have some free time to get on live. Just turn that bitch on and talk about whatever you got going on. Or like when I go live, I'm usually looking somewhere. So I have it in my car with me, and I'm just going to whatever place I'm going to,
That's
and
dope.
just chit chatting. So, whatever,
That's
just work
dope.
on your schedule, like bring the people into your life because that's what they're following you for. They want to
Yeah.
get to know you and what you do. So if you have time, I would say, like Sassy says, go live as much as possible, but also designate that one day that you know that you're going to be like actively live and engaging with people.
Right, right. I definitely agree with that. And I definitely, appreciate that from y'all. Because I was sitting, I was like, damn. I'm like, damn, what can I go live? Like, that's why I needed the help with that. Because some
Yeah.
people do go live every day. And I do support them because they support me. So I'm going to go jump on their channel. Like,
Yeah.
and sometimes it could be a couple people that I rock with. And I just trying to bounce to their live and come back and just let them know I'm there.
Yeah. That's what
But
group
I
us
don't like
do.
when
Like we
people, I don't
support
like,
each other.
yeah, I don't like when I see people live and jump in somebody else live and say, "Oh, I'm live." I feel like that's corny because if you live, just go live. Don't jump in V live or Shanita live talking about you live. That ain't genuine because you're trying to snatch her people away. You understand?
Yeah.
True. Well, because see, I have somebody who does that, who goes live, but they actually tell me to go live. And what they'll do is support me from a different account while they're live on another
But
account.
Right.
that's dope. That's genuine.
Yeah. So, because I will try to do that in the
Like
future, but
do
if
well.
I have somebody else that I'm following that I don't think is going to be,
Right.
live like that. But I will use my other channel for that to run their watch time hours up. I mean, not to run their watch time, to put their
Right.
playlists and to be supportive in their live. And every so often, I'll come back to the live, that they're on. Hey, I'm around here. Just give you your watch time because it's just another account following their
Right.
still giving them the same watch time. I'm just not there because I'm on another account.
Right. And
So
Right.
Sassy
Like
said
yeah,
I.
your schedule
Yeah.
is good, but if you're hunting for hours, more often is better. Live gives the audience a more intimate experience with the host. And I completely agree with that. That's why I always try and say, people, like, you need to do a live. You need to have some kind of live interaction where it's great that people can watch your content, and that's what you do want as well. But it's more important. People will be more willing to watch your content if they know you and they get to interact with you and you're interacting with them, because then they feel like they have a personal
Right.
relationship with you. And then they're also going to want to support you when you're pushing out content too. So they're helping you get those watch hours as well. So that's why I've always been so against like silent lives. I get it. We got to grind. I've got them on my channel. I don't like them, but I got them on my channel. But I prefer the lives that are interactive, where you get to know the creator and you get to build a relationship with the creator, because I think that that's just so important.
And
Absolutely.
like and that's dope right there, V, because like I was looking at somebody silent live last night and I was like, damn, like they kind of got like a good following here, but they ain't really, getting to know they people. So I was like, but then again, I was like, I don't want to do that like that. But sometimes if you tired and your people know you could do the silent live. But if you telling people to connect with other people, dance and groove with other people, I think that's still genuine. But just to be sitting there 20 hours and you ain't even jump in front of the screen, it's like, damn.
No,
Like because
yeah.
like you see how we touched on a lot of good things today, and it's probably a lot of things you ain't even have on your list, but we still touched on that stuff. People want to interact. People want to see a face. People be more comfortable like that and
Yeah.
interested like that. Let me jump in it. Look how it's your first time, and like damn, you do us two on the screen. You showed us live love and stuff like that at the end of the day. but we still telling other people to dance with people. It ain't really about us. We want people to connect too together.
Exactly. Absolutely. So that's why, I think lives are great. That's what I love about lives. Because that's your chance and opportunity to get to know the creator. So if you are gonna I'm gonna be honest. We have to get our watch hours, and that is the hardest thing because it's a lot of watch hours that we have to get. So we're gonna have to do
Right.
silent streams. Everyone's gonna have to do silent streams, right? But I just feel like you still just make sure you come in front of that camera and you do a live with your people as often as possible, and try and keep it on a schedule so they know you're coming, and they can invite other people. And, you just grow that way organically because people love your
Right.
personality. That's just the best way I feel it works. I mean, other people that have seen me around have been saying that how they're seeing what I'm doing and they see that I'm grinding and things like that, which I appreciate.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like I really want that personal relationship with my followers. Like I really want to be able to be like, oh yeah, I know that person, or oh yeah, I watch their videos and things like that.
Right.
It's so much easier if you can have an army surrounding you that's helping you with these watch hours rather than you just trying to do it on your own. And the best way to do that is to build a relationship with your supporters and followers. So,
and I definitely agree with that. And I want to give a shout out to my sis, Life Through Our Eyes, my bro Postman. I just want to give a little shout out. Nat Turner, Cali.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to V, Shanita, all of y'all, because there's so much support. Like I say, Shan, I wish I could keep shouting out, but the real supporters already know. Like I said, if I do like the silent stream, I still want to keep people entertained, no matter if there's a little chill music in the back. It could be some R&B beats or something. Just because sometimes people need to go to sleep to a little tune. And, I used to be a person that, I needed to hear like motivational shit to go to sleep. I used to need to hear the water. Some people got channels where you just hear water and you hear like rain and stuff to get some nice rest and stuff. Some people need these things like that.
But another thing that people do if they don't want to show their face, for instance, I know that Nia's done it. She did it the other day, and I know that Modest does it. They will do like, it's kind of like a silent in the dark. So the camera's off, but their voice is still there. So they're still interacting. But, it's a in the dark live.
No face, no case.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sassy.
But that's another idea. If sometimes you don't want to come on camera and be cute, you could take the camera off, but at least you're still speaking and interacting with people. But I was really taken back when I did my first silent live. It was after I did my first live, and the amount of love and support that came through that silent live, I was shocked. I didn't think no one was coming, so they had me on there talking for a while before I finally left and went to bed. But you'd be surprised how much people come and support you and stuff like that. But I also just want to say that JMO also does go live as well. Doesn't necessarily have a schedule, but you can definitely catch a JMO live daily. Like she always has one. She's trying to get those watch hours in, so she always has one too. So that's wonderful. And
that's dope right there. We all gonna get monetized. We gonna get monetized, and I'm gonna be turning up. When y'all get monetized, I'm gonna be turning up like it's me. So shout out to Sassy. She just got monetized not too long ago, so that was dope right there.
And Modest Nation just got monetized too.
Right. Yes. Shout out to her.
You two have done amazing. Well done, ladies. Well done. I am so in awe of you guys. Like, man, I don't know how you guys came to that finish line, but you guys did it. And I'm so proud of both of you. Sassy Ren and Modest. I am so proud of you, ladies. Well done and congratulations on getting monetized. And that is all this channel is about, is supporting each other. Okay, Just My Opinion says she's going to start doing hers at night, like we said, and do active ones during the day. So during the day, she will be present, and then at night, it will be a silent live during the night.
Right.
You're welcome, Sassy. You are absolutely welcome. TNA Family Channel.
I like the night vibe too. I like the night vibe.
My live, the people coming
It be like that when you be trying to say goodbye. They be like, "Hey, how are you?"
Like,
Hell yeah.
here
It
now.
always be like that. It always be like that. As soon as you about to end it, people start coming in.
It's like people just woke up or something, guys. Oh my
Right.
god. Okay, TNA Family Channel. They said when is the right time to go live and how often. So we were saying TNA Family Channel. I don't think we're connected, so make sure you connect with me. Make sure you thumbs me up, please. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thumbs up for the host.
And please make sure you connect with my panel and everybody else in here. But in answer to your question, we were just saying that it's a good idea to at least have at least one day a week where your subscribers know that you are going to go live. That is one that you absolutely need to do. And make sure that you are physically there in person. So no camera off. You are here so your subscribers and your family members can get to know you one-on-one,
Right.
live like we're doing now. And then we say that you can, I mean, I don't know, guys. You guys answer the question as well. You can go live as many times as you want. If you want to get those watch time hours, then you need to go as often as possible. But then at the same time, if you want to support other people, it's hard. There's a group of us, we're all supporting each other. We all have the one set day that we know this person's definitely doing a live. But then on the odd occasion, everyone kind of changes it up a little bit and may do a spontaneous live here and there. So it just depends on your schedule. It just depends on what you want to do. They say to go live as often as possible so you can get those watch time hours. But my advice, and I really hope you take it, is to do at least one in-person live a week so people get to know you and your channel and what that's about. Because I
Right.
think it helps. It helps other people help you get your watch time hours because they start to like you and build that relationship with you. So that is definitely my advice. Abby Official Queen, hey honey, hey, we're all doing good. We're about to end this live. We've been here for a long time, a while, and I'm trying to catch another live. Are they still live, Shanita?
Hey,
Yes.
Is it true that
we had
if
a
you do
good
not
time. We had a
gather
good
enough
time.
watch hours within 365 days, your watch hours drop and you have to start over? So yes, it is true that if you do not get it, they don't drop, they roll over, right? Shanita?
I'm not really
We're not sure
clear.
because there's a lot of things where people say that, and it's true because let me tell you something, TNA family. I came out 2 years ago. That's when I started my channel 2 years ago, and I fell off and I stopped. And I came back recently this year, and my watch time hours are were lower than what they should have been and were back 2 years ago. So I think they do, and it starts all over again. But you really want to try. Right now is a great time to get those hours because YouTube, there are rumors going around that YouTube are going to up it to 10,000 watch hours instead of the 4. And I don't know if you
10.
know much about it, but it used to be 1,000 watch hours. So now we're
So
at 4,
what?
and next year it's going up to 10. So you definitely want to try and get that in as much as possible.
Damn, that's gonna be hard to get 10,000
It's gonna
hours.
be hard to
Damn.
get 10,000. So that's why I'm trying. Like anytime I get approached by creators that say they want to quit or they don't really feel like they want to do it, or you know they're just in a blue about the hours and the subscribers and things like that, I really try and talk them into staying. I'm like, because if you want to come back, say you take this time out now, and then you want to come back later, it's gonna be it's not gonna be good because you're just gonna hurt yourself, and then you're gonna be at 10,000. It's hard to get the 4,000. Imagine what 10,000 is gonna look like. I personally will not be one of those 10,000ers. I tell you that. I'm sticking at the 4, and that is it. I'm trying to get that.
See, they trying to make sure you don't get it. So if you just keep grinding, they can't stop you at the end of the day. So if we got to go get that 4,000, hours, we got to grind now because 10,000, that's a lot right there to try to get in that 12 months period. That's too much.
Too much.
That's
Too much.
for people stay 24 hours.
Exactly. It's way.
We got to get monetized right now. We all could do it. Don't give up on them dreams. Keep shining, y'all.
Oh, TNA said, when I do go live, I don't get the support. What is your day to go live, TNA? I would love to support
Yeah,
you.
what's your date? What's your date, TNA?
So let us know when
Family
you go
show.
live so that we can all come and support you, the people that are in here now. We're all baby YouTubers trying to support and help each other get there. So let us know when you are or when you do go live, and we will try and support. And the people that can shout you out will try and shout you out as well. I will end this live. However, if you message me, and then I'm putting in my Instagram right now so that you can message me there. Yeah, hopefully you have Instagram. If not, then you can just write underneath one of my videos and we will get that live popping, up and running. Okay. So that is my Instagram for TNA family, and for anybody else that hasn't connected with me on Instagram, please feel free to do so. Okay, guys, I really got to go because I really want to go and support the Zodiac Twins. So, guys, please go to the Zodiac Twins live right now and write "Candidly
Right.
We Raid." Okay, and we'll continue the conversation there, and we will do part 2 of tonight's conversation for those that missed it. Okay, guys, I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and have a great night. Good night, guys.